Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm trying to get things set up in the background here, so you guys hopefully will have a little patience with me. The boys have been sent their invitations. Everybody's got what they need. Invites have been sent out. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's had a wonderful day. I've had a very busy one myself. We'll be talking some Anime Japan. We're going to be talking some Crunchyroll getting hacked. That's crazy stuff right there, man. Crunchyroll got hacked, you guys, if you can believe it. And there might be a lawsuit on the way. We're talking about the ongoings in Tokyo with the Pokemon Center. You guys might have heard that news. We'll discuss that. Shout out to everybody that's here. Smash the like button if you don't mind. Name is checking in. I see you, Name. Name is checking in. Missed you, DA, on the pro show. Yeah, man, I have so much going on right now. You guys wouldn't even believe it. I will be back on the pro show momentarily. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. All right, let me just get some of this stuff in here. I know this isn't anime music, but I got tired of playing the nightcap opener. For every time I opened up anime nights, it's the nightcap opener. I'm like, let me get rid of this thing, man. Good Celestial Dragon, Luffy. Shout out. What is up? Crunchyroll got their hands absolutely full. We're going to talk about it. We also got another article about anime is to Japan, what Silicon Valley is to America. If anime wants to sell itself globally, folks are saying they need to change their mentality. What the hell is that about? That's not going to make it, y'all. I'm sorry. We're going to talk about that. We got some new updates. The Sword Art Online creator. It's got a new anime coming up. Demon's Crest. We're going to watch the teaser. And then One Piece. One Piece is talking about 12 seasons for the live action, if you can believe that. That is crazy talk. We're going to get to all of this stuff. It's your boy, the DA. Yeah, Angel, I'm not on screen yet, man. I'm just still putting things together, letting folks check in. Hope everybody has had a wonderful week. Sorry we missed last week, but it was crazy hectic for me on Friday. There's no way I was going to be able to do a show. But we're back. We're also simulcasting this to Anime Heads. I'm not sure if you're watching this on my channel or Anime Heads, but wherever you're watching it from, thank you for being here. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Share the stream out regardless of where you're watching it from, whether it's the DH channel or Anime Heads. Let's get to it. What's up, fellas? How's everybody doing? Humphrey Bear, hail. How you doing, bruh? Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We got folks hanging out in the back. We're going to bring them on. Stacy Gardner, he will be here. He's just running a little bit late, but he said he'll be on in about 5-10 minutes or so. And he'll come through. Not sure if Cyfax or Brandon will be able to make it, but it'll be 4 of us for sure. And we're going to have a good time. Thank you, guys. I much appreciate everybody's support. Everything you guys do for the channel, man. Salute to you. Welcome to Anime Nights, episode 20. Name, my dog. What's up, Name? How's it going, bro? You still got your cell phone mute. He still ain't learned how to unmute himself, man. He just be talking.
Bro. Yo, what's up, bro? What's
hey,
up, DA? How you been?
Man, chilling,
you still
man.
Sleeping? You still sleeping on this, DA? You still sleeping on this?
Look, he's always trying me. He tried my patience every day. He tried my patience, man. No, bro, you already know I like it. I'm just not in love with it like you are. But that's cool, man. Look, Vigilantes is, second season is starting to pick itself up. I liked it. So, I'm good with it. But I feel like...
Are you caught up with it?
Yeah.
Caught up with it?
Yeah. I caught up with it. I feel like the first season was dynamite. And I don't know, man. Maybe it's just like I really enjoyed, you know, the dynamic with the 3 vigilantes. It seems like they kind of all off doing separate stuff. So, but I'm liking it. I like the fact that we got the what's the name? What's the name of the dude? Captain Hero, Captain Cartoon America, whatever.
Captain Celebrity? Yo,
Captain Celebrity.
That episode was really good.
I like his character, man. I do like his character. Yeah. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, man. It's starting to pick up and it's good to see, man. Supreme Legend says 12 seasons of live action One Piece sounds good to me. How are they gonna pull it off though? How old are how old are all the actors gonna be by the time we get there? All right, that's the question, man. That is the absolute question that I got. So we'll find out about that. Let's see. Stephanie Napolitan, you good? What's up? Hail to name. Yes, indeed. All right, let's bring a next guest on. We got Angel, the casual reviewer. Angel, what is up, man? Fresh back from MegaCon. How's it going, brother?
I'm good. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're good, man. We good.
I'm just in mourning, you know, watched the last episode of Frieren for the season. So
I haven't seen it.
I had to put the dedication up there on the back, you know.
Wait. Let's zoom in. Let me see it. Okay.
Dedication right there, Frieren on the back. You know, I had to put her up, you know, show some love for her. So but damn, the last episode was good, dude. I know you probably haven't seen it, but it was really
I haven't seen it yet.
It was a good
I'll be checking for it. I'll be catching up with it probably tonight. Like I said, man, today, you guys, if you didn't know already, and I don't even make a big deal about it, it's my birthday. All right. So today was a packed day.
Whoa, happy birthday. Damn, you didn't even announce it on X or nothing, dude. Like, what's up?
I don't make a big deal out of it like that. You know, I don't really like discuss it, but that's the reason why I've been so behind, because I've been like, okay, I went out to eat with the family, went to the movies, and then I got back from the movies and the family had another little celebration they wanted to do for me. And so it's like, all right, I haven't had a chance to just sit down and just set things up for the stream. I'm like one of these people that, it's like my birthday comes and I appreciate all the love and everything, but I'm not like trying to, hey, pay attention to me. It's my birthday. I'm not that dude, you know. It's like I thank everybody that does it, you know. The most important thing about my birthday is that I share it with Quentin Tarantino. Today is Quentin Tarantino's birthday. It's also Randall Cunningham, if y'all remember the Ultimate Weapon. Randall Cunningham from the Philadelphia Eagles. We all share the same birthday. So I'm in good company. That's the most important thing about my birthday. But me celebrating it, I'm going to go out and this, and it's like, you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you. And I'll hang out with anybody that wants to hang out and celebrate with me. That's great. But, you know, I'd rather be hanging out talking some anime with you guys. Okay. That's what I would rather be doing. How old am I? 5'3". You guys put those numbers in any order you want to. 5'3", 3'5".
It's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, dude, to see these years.
See another year, man. Yeah.
Seriously.
Another trip around the sun, man. Thank you very much, everybody. T, appreciate it. Lasher, I appreciate you as well. Thank you very much. Humphrey Bear, everybody throwing cakes in the chat. Appreciate you guys. Much love to you. T is singing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow. Stephanie Napolitan, thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Like I said, man, we're going to talk some anime. Name has got one eye on the chat. He's got the other eye on Anime Japan. And it's going live. It's live right now. So right now out in Japan, it's about 12 noon. And they're basically just revealing things. They have many live stages. I was checking where is it at? I was checking out one live stage just before
I dropped a few like announcements in the chat. So like we can get we're gonna get a lot more than I usually do. But so if I interrupt the conversation, I apologize. But there's a lot of stuff coming out today. Pause.
Yeah. Like this is one, I don't know what's going on with this one. I'll share this real quick. This is the Aniplex. They got something going on here at Aniplex and they got it live. So we'll be, stepping in, stepping out, when big reveals are happening. Name's going to let us know. But yeah, it's a live stream going on right now. Anime Japan 2026 Aniplex. I think they had like a trailer up a little bit ago for something. I didn't see what it was, but now they're going through other little bits of their reveals and ceremonies and things of that nature. So yeah, so we'll talk about that. Excuse me. And then we'll also discuss the biggest topic of the night, in my opinion, which is Crunchyroll getting hacked. All right. And what's going to be coming of them later. But first off, let's go ahead and kick it off with this topic right here. Angel just mentioned it. Frieren season 2 has come to a conclusion, and we got news on Frieren season 3 officially announced October of 2027. Whew! That's a long way away, man. That's over a year and a half right now, man. That's a long time to wait.
Bro,
but at least it gives it 2 years, I guess.
Bro, Angel gonna be like those guys like downtown LA just scratching his neck waiting for the next season, bro. It's like, what is it? What is it? I need it.
I got a candle burning. Waiting for next year, dude. I got candles. I'm in mourning right now, so don't even play with me, on the real.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like, for me, I think Frieren has been perfectly paced. I love the first season. Really love the second season. I just got to see the episode that dropped today. And I don't want them to rush it. I feel like a year and a half, good. It's not too short, but it's not too long either. You know, it's like you would want to see it come next January, but it's like, you know what? That's cool. I want them to take their time and do it right. You know, so pace it out. If it has to be, 16 months from now or whatever, what is that about? That's about, no, it's more than 16 months. Say 18 months, about 18 months somewhere in there. Okay, that's cool. Year and a half. I'm with it. As long as it's as fire as it's been. And so far, so good with Frieren. It hasn't disappointed me whatsoever. How you guys feeling about the long wait?
I mean, I like it. It reminds me of old Hollywood when they used to make you wait about a year or so for a movie. And when that movie dropped, it was worth the wait. So, I'm not disappointed with the, hiatus in regards to them coming out in 2027. We're still going to have some good entertainment regardless throughout that time. But, Frieren is still going to be on the top of that list. So I'm not concerned. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the new, new stuff that is going to come out. And, sooner or later, Frieren is going to end. So we're going to need something to replace it. So for the meantime, let's start looking for something that could be, palatable for us to be able to, enjoy and, get ready for that Frieren to end. So I don't have an issue with it. I know Name, I know he don't got an issue with it. What you think, Name?
Well, Angel, if you need an anime watch, I got you, bro. I got an anime for you to watch. DA loves it too. He loves hearing me talk about it. No, but I agree with you guys. Like, usually these animes, sometimes you can wait like decades for a new season, or if not, like years, decades. The fact that they're giving such a quick turnaround to this is good, but it's also like you wish for them to keep the same level of quality. Like I think about like Blue. They had a pretty quick turnaround for season 2, and it still like ended up badly. So it's just like what I would want to see, especially since this is such a beloved anime, is like they keep that level of quality, because the story is there, like the acting is there, like the music's there. Now you just gotta okay, like we gotta keep the ball. You want to keep the ball rolling because you want to keep it in the public conscious, but you also want to make it good so that it has a lasting legacy and it isn't just ruined like One Punch Man season 1. You have a good season 1, and then like season 2 is still okay, and then like you have like the travesty of season 3. So like now that's just a permanent stain on them. So in terms of like prioritizing quality, I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, 100% agree, man. 100% agree. I think that I really do hope that Frieren continues to live up to the quality that it has been, because I've enjoyed it every step of the way. So Frieren, we're gonna get a new season, the next season, next year in October. And yeah, absolutely looking forward to it. All right, a couple of quick supers before we move on. We got Chunk Sinkner 1459 for 199, a super sticker. Oh, let's see what the super sticker is. It is behind the scenes. It's a little like a little clipboard. Clip, little behind the scenes clipboard. Thank you very much, Chuck, for the 199. Appreciate that, man. We also got coming through Mac. Now it's known, dropping $1 as he always does. A little something for the tip jar. Thank you very much, Mac. Mac is a great follow. If you guys are not familiar with him, he has his own Twitter following, and he does a great job disseminating all kinds of great information to us constantly. So thank you for the $1 Mac. And then, of course, Dragon Master Zero drops a $10 super sticker. Let me go and find that one. That is, let's see. Where is it? Oh, there it go. Wrecked. It's a little hippo falling out of a chair, man. It's saying wrecked. Thank you very much, Dragon Master Zero. You guys know Dragon Master is one of the top supporters on the channel. He always helps out. And I got a emoji. Okay. He has his own emoji. I'm dropping it in the chat right now for those of you that can see that. Thank you very much, Dragon Master Zero, for all that you do. If you are a member, you do have access to the emojis. So make sure you go and check those out if you are a member. I appreciate it. All right, a little bit of love for the super chatters, and then it's on to the next topic. Oh, wait, where are we at? All Might, you know how we do. Here you go. All right. Let's move on. Okay. This was an absolutely insane. Wait, actually, you know what? I don't want to get to that story just quite yet. Oh, coming to the stage is Stacy Gardner. How's it going, man?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, man, we kicking it. We chilling, man. We got some news here that I think everybody's going to be very, very interested in discussing, involving one Sydney Sweeney. All right. Sydney Sweeney, who, apparently is going to try to throw herself into the world of anime. And she's being joined by a new set of actors and actresses as they're doing the live action Gundam. Shioli Kutsana has joined the cast of Netflix's live action Gundam movie from Legendary. She also is with Noah Centineo and Michael Mando. That's the list, the stars. Michael Mando. Oh, that's what's his name from
Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion, and he was also in Better Call Saul, I think, right?
Yeah, he's Nacho, right?
Yeah, Nacho in Better Call Saul. Yeah, good actor, man, really good actor. So, this is your Gundam lineup. I don't know what they're going to be doing here. Do you guys know what a story they're adapting with all of these stars? What do you guys think?
So I heard the synopsis a while back, and this was like, this is still like rumor mill stuff. They're saying like Sydney Sweeney and Noah Centineo play like characters on opposite sides of the war. I'm assuming this is going to be 8th MS team, which is like, it's not like the original Gundam story. It's like a side story in the original 1 year war. And so I'm like curious, that's the only thing I can think of, because they mentioned two people on opposite sides of the war, having a relationship, and that's like the only thing I can think of. But yeah, maybe they make a completely new story like they did with that Gundam Netflix project that they did. So we don't know if it's going to be like an adaptation or if it's going to be like, one of those things where they set it in the universe, but it's like, it's not like a direct continuation, or
it's like its own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think that would be better because I was talking the name about this in the chat. I think if they were to go with Sydney Sweeney, unless they were doing their own thing, they would have to go with the original Gundam Wing story. But I can't think of any other story.
Yeah, and then I was telling Stacy, I don't know, because I haven't seen what's that show that she's on with Zendaya on HBO Max, the one that has a lot of degenerate stuff going on. I forgot what it's called. But I haven't seen that show.
I don't watch degenerate stuff, man. So I wouldn't.
Yeah, but I forgot what it's called. It was just I heard some clips. I saw some clips. I heard some stuff about it. I'm like, man, they're doing some crazy stuff in there. Oh, Euphoria. There we go. Yeah. So I haven't seen Euphoria, so I don't know if
I definitely don't watch
I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if Sydney can still pass. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. But I was going to say this. I've heard too many weird stories about Euphoria, so yeah, I'm passing.
Yeah, but I don't know if Sydney, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know if she can still pass as a teenager, because Stacey and I were talking about it. He mentioned that he thinks she could play Relina, and I was thinking about it, it's like, can Sydney still pull that off? Because like Relina is like, she's like a teenager at best. She's like a mature teenager because of like, the circumstances she has to go through, but like she's still like a teenager, and like, that's a big thing with Hollywood. You see those memes of like, we think of like Sam Raimi Spider-Man. You have like grown ass adult men playing like high schoolers. So it's just like, if they are gonna go with Wing, which I think like is also a viable option based on like, who's showing up, it's like would these characters be like too old for that? Because like even the original Gundam, like a lot of the main cast are like, they're like teenagers fighting a war. Like there are some adult characters in there, but like it's really like a story about like, it's really like.
So it seems like this would fit more for something separate. Definitely something more. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a smart move. Go ahead.
Sorry, but my thing I was going to say in regards to counter names, argument about that, like the youth. I mean, a lot of people do not know anything about Gundam. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to walk into this fresh and not know anything. So to be honest with you, the faces that you're trying to put out there right now is going to be the big draw, because nobody really knows too much about the story. They're going to really pay attention more to the special effects and how that looks. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be more mainly in the storyline compared to the actors. So
yeah, but I also want to say that Gundam doesn't have a big fan base. So like for a lot of people, this will be their first exposure, but they have a really passionate and strong fan base. Like these are people with like strong opinions. Every time I pull up to like a Gundam showing, it's packed. Even if they give us like the smallest theater, and these guys are like all big fans. So they, the general audience might not care, for better or for worse, but like these Gundam fans, they may like be checking the people for that. And if like, they're going to be like, just doing these like little nitpicks, but maybe it'll be like a One Piece season 2 where like, it really hits off with people regardless of like, the little changes that they make. But
yeah,
we never know, because like Gundam never took off in the West like it did in Japan. Cause like it has crazy motion.
Oh no, not even close. Yeah. No. So you guys make a great point. Is that if you're introducing the Gundam franchise to a lot of people that have never heard of it before, go in a new direction. You got Sydney Sweeney kind of headlining this thing, and so yeah, it makes sense to just go a completely different direction, build it around her character, maybe Noah Centinneo's character, as opposite sides of a war. Tell that story, but don't make it a like, oh, we got to go all the way to like something within canon. I would build a separate thing and then invite people to read up and learn more about Gundam. That to me would make more sense. So I think this is a smart idea. I mean, if you're trying to bring in a franchise, you get some young stars that have a lot of good following, good actor. I think what's his name? God, now I'm drawing Noah Centineo. I think he's a great actor. All right. He is a really, really good actor. I've liked him in pretty much everything he's been in. So I'm with it,
From what I've heard, Noah Centineo, he's actually done a really good job as Ken. So it's going to make Street Fighter a little more interesting. But I think he actually has potential.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a decent actor, man. And then Michael Mando, I think he's, like I said, he was great in Better Call Saul. I mean, he was fantastic, man. His whole character arc was probably one or two best character arcs for a secondary character in cinematic in television history. His arc in Better Call Saul is outstanding. It is so good. So yeah, Noah Centinneo's good. Michael Mando being in it is good. This is a good move for Gundam. Let's hope they pull it off, man. Let's hope they absolutely pull it off. All right. Look, I was just telling folks earlier, we are simulcasting right now with Anime Heads. So shout out. I see Budgie Cat is over there on Anime Heads. Let me shout him out since he's over there with a couple of other folks where I just saw a comment from him. And now I can't see. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Wait, what are you saying, man? Now I can't read what you're talking about. They made an original.
They made an original story for a live action Gundam movie like 25 years ago, and it was so terrible. Bandai memory holds it.
Excellent. Look, coming to the stage, Brandon, the anime guy. Brandon, what is up, man? Is he there?
I think he's muted.
I'm here.
There we go. There we go.
There you are. It looks like it blinked out for a second. Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a good night. For I got to go to bed here in a minute, but I did want to stop by, say hi. Hope everything's going well. Crunchyroll sucks. Don't trust Sony. Sony is ass-ho. And Frieren is. And fortunately, we don't have to wait too long for more Frieren.
Well, we just got through talking about it, man. You don't think that's a long length of time, huh? It's to October of 27.
Well, that's what? A year and a half thereabouts.
Yeah.
It's a little less than the last one. So,
right. Yeah.
Good.
Fair point.
They're gonna be caught up with where the manga is, unless the mangaka and the illustrator stop being sick and actually get healthy and keep writing. So,
yep.
Time is the enemy.
Well, speaking of the enemy.
Yes.
And you just brought it up, Brandon, so we might as well just jump to it and get your thoughts before you dip out of here.
Yes.
Crunchyroll.
Don't trust Sony. Sony asshole.
They are in trouble.
Ooh.
Crunchyroll.
Get on that class action.
Look, I've heard this class action lawsuit. I don't know how this is going to go. Okay. I don't, but what I've heard so far, what folks are saying that they're talking about asking for, it's just absolutely insane. And I don't think they're going to get it. I don't know. Have you guys heard the number?
No. I was wondering when it was going to drop, and this is the first I've heard of it.
But I don't know I don't know if you know, Meta just got
I'm coming into this blind.
So Meta got, sued for a gang of money. They're about to give up some money right now too. So companies is about to start paying a lot of stuff, man.
They need to.
I need my money.
Yeah, they really truly do need to start paying.
Yeah, I'm about to be on that settlement, list, looking for that class action. Giving my Zelle, give me my $150, and I'll go on my way, y'all.
Well, let me bring this up. This was on Anime Mojo, and we'll read the article in a minute. Crunchyroll is facing a class action lawsuit in court over a recent data breach that exposes names, emails, IP addresses, location, and support ticket. Plaintiff seeks up to, $25,000 per affected U.S. user. That's a whole boatload of yen right there, man.
You got that clip? You got that clip, DA? Tell them to bring me my money.
Man. Yeah, I need to bring that.
Show me the money. Show me the money.
Oh man!
Wow, yeah. This is not going to end well for them, but yeah, that's where we're at right now with Crunchyroll. Looking at a class action lawsuit. Let's go ahead and read up on it. 25,000 per affected user. Let me zoom in on that a little bit so y'all can see it. All right. Crunchyroll is the target of a new class action lawsuit filed on March 27, 2026. My birthday. How about that? Thank you. Happy birthday to me.
Yes. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Yes, Crunchyroll, Yes. Thank you, fellas. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Filed in the U.S. District Court of the Northern District of California. Plaintiff Emilia Enfield, a Washington resident and Crunchyroll subscriber, accuses the anime streaming service of negligence that allowed cyber criminals to access sensitive user data through a third-party vendor. According to the complaint, the breach occurred no later than March 12 of 2026 when malware executed on TELUS Digital's employee system in India granted unauthorized access to Crunchyroll's environment. TELUS Digital handles customer support tickets processing for the platform. The stolen information reportedly includes full names, usernames, email addresses, IP addresses, approximate location data, and full text of user support tickets. Some tickets may have contained partial payment credit card details, such as the last 4 digits or expiration dates, though no complete credit card numbers or financial account information were compromised. Enfield claims Crunchyroll failed to implement basic safeguards, including proper data encryption, even for internal use, real-time threat monitoring, and timely breach notification. Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball. They really dropped the ball, man.
Yeah,
and then it took forever for them to announce this shit. Like, this was all going down, and people were like, hey, what's going on? No announcement, no apology, no nothing. It was just happening, and Crunchyroll was like radio silent on the whole thing. So that made matters even worse. The suit alleges the company knew about the industry-wide risk, but did not adequately protect user data, leaving subscribers vulnerable to identity theft, fraud, and ongoing privacy harm. Affected users have reportedly spent time monitoring accounts, contacting support, and seeking professional advice with the risk of data being sold on underground markets. So they got all of that going on. Fellas, let's start with you, Brandon. Is this bad for Crunchyroll, or is this really bad for Crunchyroll?
It should be a death knell. But I'm not surprised. If you remember, Sony has a very bad history with having their shit hacked, slashed, and stolen. If you remember back in the PS3 days, the PSN network was down for months because they could not secure their shit. There's something about that company and having their shit stolen that they just can't seem to figure out. And ever since they bought Crunchyroll, it's just gotten worse. So no, this does not surprise me. It should be their death knell, but it won't. They'll find a way to finagle, a $30-$40 thing for them and not claim or accept any responsibility. It's all just a bunch of bullshit. That's really what it is. It's just bullshit. It's God.
What do you think, Stacy?
I'm with Brandon on this one. This is going to be one hell of a nail they got to deal with. I mean, I've been when I heard about it, because I saw an article on it Tuesday. I've been monitoring my accounts. I've been checking my email. Hell, the last thing I got from Crunchyroll was a refund ticket, and I'm like, wait, what? Ooh. Yeah, yep. Because the thing was, and thankfully it was not about anything with my account. It was actually for an order I placed that they could not fill because the mangas were basically back ordered. They couldn't get them. So I was like, well, I got my money back. So I'm happy on that at least. But yeah, if I'm Sony Japan, hey, I need to hit up Sony America, clean house, okay? Clean house. If there's somebody who's not doing their job right, they're not staying on top of this, get them out, get someone in who can.
Everybody. Yes. Fire everybody. All of them. 100%, man. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. Name your thoughts on Crunchyroll's big data breach. You probably feeling this is a win for the pirates. Pirates like yourself.
I was laughing because when that news dropped, the pirates on the timeline were so vindicated. They're like, bro, we were using literal piracy, and that's more secure because all they gotta do, they get the ad block and they're okay. Like, bro, I was laughing, but no, this is a really bad situation because, we're talking. We honestly have the discussion about piracy versus legal source, and then and this is a huge blow to that argument because now that you're paying for a service and they can't even be bothered to protect confidential details about its users.
Terrible.
And
yeah, I
don't want to say anything, but it's there's a really obvious problem, and there's and this bleeds down into our politics and our government system as well, and just there's been a recurring pattern of corruption among certain countries. And that's been bleeding in. It's been bleeding in, and it's been infesting all the things. At first, of course, government's the most bad, but now it's starting to hit the entertainment, and people are this might wake people up. It's okay, we can handle a little government corruption, but our entertainment, hell no. So if this is the thing that wakes people up to the corruption that's going on in all facets of life, then so be it. But yeah, this is I don't know how they're going to sweep this under the rug. I saw that they responded to it, but it was just a very simple PR level response. Oh, we're looking into it. We're going to get it resolved. But we got you guys are paying customers. You guys got to press them about this. You guys can't let them get away from it. It's going to be annoying because you got to send emails. You got to make some noise. But if enough people make noise, then they'll start to address it because the thing with a lot of this stuff is, a lot of anime users, and I understand it. You just want to watch the anime, you want to chill because you've already got a lot going on in your life. But this is really important because your data is especially in this modern age, it kind of feels the value of our data. We underestimated how how valuable it was because of how fast we went from like, you know, just like faxing and papers to like from like a few decades ago to like now with where all of this like information is just out there. Like you don't even know what people know about you. So
yep. Hey, Brandon just came in for 5 seconds. He has to dip out. Brandon, thank you for coming by, sir. You got 101 tomorrow morning?
Yep, the Anime 101 tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. for you West Coast peeps. And yeah, they want to push a full digital ID system on everything. Yeah, our data is going to be real secure. You know you can trust it because the government said so. Fuck them all. We'll see you later.
All right, Brandon, take care, brother. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Later.
All right, guys, go follow and support. No, never. Hey, go subscribe to Brandon the Anime Guy. Links are in the descriptions for all of our fine gentlemen up here. Make sure you guys give that love to Brandon. Also on X, follow him there as well. Yep, there's his details. So get on it. All right, get on that. Angel, as a fairly new anime watcher, you hear Crunchyroll's giving up data breaches and, you know, all kind of details is now available to the hands of fraudsters. How does that make you feel about it? Because I know you have the service. I got it. Stacy got it. Name is the lone pirate, the straw hat out here. But how do you feel about it, Angel?
Cyfax has been back, but he's also a straw hat, bro. Like,
hey, I ain't seen Cyfax, so we got to talk about the people that's here, right? All right, but Angel, how do you feel about it, man?
I mean, as a user of different platforms, this is just another Saturday morning to me. Like, it's not really, I'm not saying that it's not important in regards to my information, but it's something that I'm just so used to hearing about data breach. Like, the only thing I look for now, like I've been saying earlier, is where those settlement lawyers at. Like, let me just get my little money. I'm about to get 150 from PlayStation. Just because they data breached, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already getting money from them. I'm about to get some more. So it's like, either you're going to give me my money, like they're going to settle. They're not going to try to have this out there.
They are absolutely going to settle. They ain't taking this to court.
So everybody's going to get a good, you know, maybe $200, $300 and just go about their business. You know what I mean?
We ain't getting the 20. You don't think we're getting the 25K?
No.
They can't afford that. They cannot afford it going that high.
The Facebook one, maybe, because Facebook is giving out money. They're giving out bank in regards to their class action lawsuits.
Look, I like this.
Not with Crunchyroll. Like, nah, I don't think they're going to give out that much. Maybe $120 the most. But it's
this
not
guy here, the Rio, said, "Oh hell yeah, me walking by a fired Crunchyroll localizer."
Bro, it's you know, there's a thing about like. The Crunchyroll is lucky
that would be so beautiful.
Crunchyroll is lucky that for like every panel that they're at and like, you know, all these like big convention events, like they have really good control because like, you know how like some people like they'll let like people go walk up and do like Q&As and stuff. Like Crunchyroll doesn't allow that. Like any panel that you go to, like it's all like questions fielded by them. So like, you know, because this would be a big problem if like, you know, let's just say if they were at MegaCon or something and they had a panel and this information came out, and they had like live Q&A that where people could just walk up. Everyone would just be walking, or like not everyone, but one guy. You know, one guy's gonna walk up and press them about it, and they would be in an awkward situation. But they're lucky they don't have to deal with that because they have such like good like control over like, you know, their stuff. So, but yeah, this is a really bad situation.
Look, I like Angel, like Stacy Gardner.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Hey, maybe having Crunchyroll paid off after all. Y'all giving out 25 G's? Oh, okay. All right. Maybe it's not so bad. You know, like this meme right here. The Crunchyroll data breach has been so painful. Something like 25,000. It might help lessen the pain. That might ease. Oh my God, it's been so terrible. That 25K though, that helps out a lot. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna be a big payday. Like Angel said, a couple $100, everybody gets a check. You know, you're gonna get some. Hey, here's some free fraud prevention services. Here's something to help clean up your credit. We'll have Experian and all of these various places watch your credit and all of that. They'll do that. And they'll give everybody a couple of $100. All right, there it is. Go away. And the person that filed the suit, that's the person that's actually going to make something, because they're going to get a lot of money, but then the rest of the Crunchyroll users, they ain't going to get shit. But that's just the way, class action lawsuits work. That's just how it goes, man. So, any case, thank you very, very much. I don't know why we got an empty super chat.
Sorry,
gifter.
Messed up.
Like, it's empty. Hey, ain't nobody.
Yeah,
we got some super chats that were gifted, and let's go ahead.
That was
and
the
get
wrong
to them.
banner. That was why. My bad.
I know. I'm giving you a hard time, brother. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. All right. Shout out to Anthony Michaels, who dropped a super sticker for 3. Let me see what that super sticker is. Let's see. We got to go back. It's a little pair with a thumbs up. Shout out Anthony Michaels. Thank you for the 3, my guy. I appreciate you. We also got coming through Nick Knack for, oh my God, that's right. Rooster Fighter. I got to watch this. Okay.
Well,
I haven't seen it. How is it?
It's entertaining. It's very entertaining. But
okay,
it's weird but entertaining. You got to watch it.
Okay.
It's so far as on episode 2, so you're not missing too much. They're going.
Okay, I'm only behind a couple. Okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this. We watched the trailer of this, and I'm like, I'm in. I'm sold. I don't need to see anything else. I saw that first trailer, and I was in, but I forgot it just dropped like a week ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on that. Thank you very much, Nick Knack, for the 5 two words. DA Rooster Fighter. Watch it. I will. Absolutely will. We also got Draconis in the house, dropping not 1 but 2 gifted memberships. Man, Draconis is another one that, because of his support for the channel, and he supports very heavily. He has his own super sticker. All right, his own, or excuse me, emoji. And so there it is, man. Draconis in the house. If you are a member and you're watching right now, like I see you, Fallen Angel. All right, Stephanie Napolitan. All right, and some of the rest of y'all that's in the chat. Give him some love, man. Thank you very much, Draconis, for doing what you do. And then we got My Hero Academia fan 1998 for $4.99. Says, I'm never using Crunchyroll ever again after this. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all, not one bit. Because look, if you can't take care of my data, I don't trust you. Now, I used to work in identity theft and identity fraud. I used to work in these various industries. All right. That's a lot of my background is like ID theft, ID fraud, things like that. So I got all the protections in the world on my shit. So I'm not really that worried about me. I'll take the 200 though. Hey man, give me the free fraud watch and the 200 and I'm good. But it is a problem for everybody else out there. It's like, you're not protecting our data. You're not even internally. You don't even have internal things to make it safe from the internal fraud that goes on, because there's a lot of internal stuff that goes on. So if Sony's not protecting that like that, they've had issues with PlayStation in the past. It's like, what are y'all doing? Come on, Sony, get it together. Because it's not just Crunchyroll. It was PlayStation as well. All kinds of data just slipping out there, and you guys are supposed to be a trusted company. So, yeah, I don't blame you at all, My Hero Academia fan. Is that your name? Is that your name? That's probably
bro? Come on, dude. You know, I'm too broke to donate to the channel, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Name can't.
I can't even afford a Crunchyroll, bro. I can't even afford a Crunchyroll subscription, bro.
He's a pirate for a reason, folks. Shout out to MHA fan 1998. I appreciate the 5 or the 499. Thank you very much. Once again, All Might is coming to the stage to say thank you, everybody.
Yo, DA, real quick before we move on to the next topic, can we circle back real quick to the Gundam thing? I found the image of the characters I think they could play. I put it in the streamer chat.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be real quick. I just want to show people what my thought process is. And this was the best one I could find. So you see that girl that girl in the red suit. I think Sydney Sweeney could play her. Noah Centennial could play the dude next to her. And I don't know who Shiori Katsuna is playing right now, but if we're talking about two people on opposite sides, this is the story for it. And Sydney Sweeney just
and what story is this?
I think This is called the 8th MS team. I think Budgie Cat's seen it. He told me it was really good, and I still need to watch it, but he put that on my radar. So like I think this is the if those rumor mill things are true, maybe like you said, maybe they're gonna go in a completely new direction. But like with what the information we have right now, this is a grain of salt. But this was like the closest thing I could find.
Okay, sweet. Thank you for pointing that out, man. Any updates from Anime Japan? I don't know where things are right now. We just want to keep people apprised of any new updates.
I've been dropping some stuff. I've been dropping some stuff in the chat. The one I just sent right now. This may be like a One Piece spoiler, so we're not gonna say it, but they revealed a voice actor of like a character that they're gonna be debuting when they come back. So yeah.
Oh, you put it in our chat?
Yeah, in the private chat. Again, like I don't know if you want to play that one specifically because like it might be a One Piece spoiler because like I know like everyone's at different places with One Piece, but basically it was like a voice actor reveal, which is like a really big thing for like a lot of people, for like one of the new characters that are going to be in the new arc.
Check the private chat, DA. I just put the link in there.
Okay, let me bring that up. Oh, okay. All right, so let's share that. So what are you saying? This is who?
Bro, I haven't seen One Piece, so like this is new to me too. But like apparently, like this is a new character that because they're doing a voice reveal for it. So like I'm assuming it's a new character that's going to be in the upcoming like when One Piece comes back for like the current arc. So I mean, I don't know if I want to play. I don't know like this. I don't know if this like spoiler territory because like I don't know anything about it, but. This
is an insane prop, though, man. This guy's got his feet coming through the screen. That is a sick prop. That is sick as fuck,
do a
man.
Double take because I'm looking at the chains and I'm looking at him chained up. I'm like, okay, well, I'm peeping that, but then I'm seeing the feet and I'm like, whoa.
The legs coming out of the screen, man. That is clean, man. I like that. All right, so go ahead, Stacey.
That's how you know you really just stood out. You making people think that is actually real with the feet, but then you look at it, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. Ooh. And then I'm reading through the comments here. People are saying, like, yeah, that's this guy Loki, and they're doing a voice reveal. Yeah, I'm reading through some other parts of it. So I guess, yeah, that's the move right now. So yeah, there's a lot of updates going on right now, Anime Japan, and most of them are in Japanese, which means I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and like we have the Twitter translate, but like that thing is still a little off because like I've seen it like sometimes still, especially if it's like a popular character, they'll mistranslate it because like the thing is like I don't know how the algorithm works, like maybe it goes off the trends or something, but that thing's not always like reliable. So I'll try to find stuff in English, but most of this stuff, like the first drop is going to be like in Japanese, and then like the English accounts will get a hold of it translated. So I'll try to find those. But
okay, all right. Look, let's move on. We got other stuff that we're going to discuss. This here is one of those topics that kind of make you a little bit nervous about the future of anime, man. This came to us from Chibi Reviews. He posted this breaking news. Japan needs to switch in mentality if it wants to sell anime globally, says fund manager. With major anime studios like MAPPA forming partnerships with Netflix and foreign investors acquiring significant stakes in games, investors are eyeing Japan's content. So we've been talking about this multiple times over the last few months, really. The West is coming for anime. They're coming for Japan, and they want Japan to make some changes. So you see it there, and it says this is on Automaton. Anime is to Japan what Silicon Valley is to America. Japan's IP content has immense growth potential, but a switch in mentality is needed to sell it globally, famous fund manager suggests. What are y'all thoughts on that, man? I'm going to start with you, Stacey, at the bottom. We're going to work our way up to Name, and then Angel. Do we need to change the mentality of Japan's the way they handle anime?
No. At the very least, Japan needs to basically have someone who says, hey, this is our product. We know that this is what people want, so you got to work with us more than we have to work with you. But I could see like some things happening, but yeah, they just need to stand firm and say, hey, we control the tap. We can shut it off anytime we want. That's probably going to be what they need to do, because I've seen so many people get involved in stuff like, for example, the Transformer movies. I've seen people get involved in that. They don't care about the source material because they basically crap all over it. And I'm like, yeah, if it wasn't for the explosions, it really wouldn't be much to it. So bro, yeah, like
Stacy, you said one of my Winter Soldier trigger words, bro. Do not bring up Transformers around me, bro. We're about to get into a whole nother name section.
This is the way I stirred the pot, stir the pot, stir the pot. Ole.
Name, give me your thoughts. What are you thinking about this statement of switch in mentality? What are they looking to switch? Like, switch what? What's the mentality switch they think they need to make here?
So there's like, I know I was sending a lot of stuff, but I sent something else in the private chat that was like related to this amidst all the Anime Japan announcements. It was like a production like IG thing. You can scroll up a bit and find it. It's related to this conversation, but I understand where they're coming at, and we talked about this briefly, DA. Like, you know, anime is going to start to become a number games for these people. It's going to be driven less by creativity, and, you know, they might start taking less risk on new IP if it's going to be like, you know, we got to satisfy the investor. So, you know, if something's not going to be like a Demon Slayer, a Chainsaw Man, a My Hero, a JJK, like off the bat, you know, it might not like, they might not invest as much in it as they would have like in previous years, where they were more willing to take risk on like little projects. And I understand that from like a financial perspective, but like, as a fan of anime, I don't know if that's the move, because like, you know, I like these big animes. They're really good, but like there have been like a lot of like smaller anime that I've enjoyed, like either season through season or like, you know, I've seen, and they have a huge impact on me that I don't know if they would be given the chance with this kind of mentality. So it is like, it's like a good and bad thing about anime, you know, blowing up. The good thing is like, you know, people are having more eyes on it. You know, they're starting to get more funding. And I guess like, you know, the negative that is to be seen is that, you know, is that going to affect them creatively? Like, you know, we talk about like, I think a huge something that, you know, we were discussing on like, you know, or on a separate issue was like, you know, HBO Max, was it going to be purchased by like the Saudis? And like, you know, I don't know if the Saudis have their hand in anime, but imagine like, you know, seeing like a really like, you know, beautiful anime girl, like, you know, she has to be like obscured because like, you know, that's what the Saudis want to like, you know, to be able to play in their country. And like, you know, that's just, I don't agree with that. Like, you know, because like we talked about, like every time like someone gets involved, like, you know, their money's involved, like they feel like they're entitled to have a say in the process. So this is what this feels like.
Yep. I feel like this is the inevitable, you know, outcome of growth. That everybody wants a piece of the pie, and everybody wants you to, you know, it's like, oh, it's going to be global now. You want to sell it globally. You're going to have to change up what you're doing, because if you do, it'll get even bigger, you know. And it's like, well, but then it loses that soul of what made it popular in the first place. So maybe just kind of let them keep doing what they're doing, and let the fans of anime that like it for what it is, let everybody just keep like, we're just going to keep enjoying Japanese storytelling, and it doesn't need to be switched up to make it global. It doesn't need
and that. DA, we brought up the big example earlier, Gundam. That thing is huge in Japan, but like over here it has like little to no motion, because like, you know, there are other big like robot, like, you know, franchises. Like, we think about, Stacy mentioned Transformers, and like so like if they're thinking about the global audience impact of Gundam, and it has like, you know, it's not that it's like unpopular, but it's not like Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, like all that.
Yeah, it's not going to be that.
Exactly. And if they're not going to like take a chance on like developing it further, it's like, oh, that's not hitting, you know, let's just like put it to the wayside. Let's focus on other things. Like, you know, we would be losing out on like, what is it, 45 years of like Gundam stories if like they had that mentality from the jump. So it's like, you know, it's a really like, I think they should just focus on their market first, because like you said, we fell in love with anime because of like what they are doing for their people, and like we're just an afterthought. Like it was just like, oh, you know, it's cool. I like it, you know, but I wouldn't want anime to change.
Yeah, I agree with Snarky Distinct. Japan needs to be left alone. Just leave it. Just leave Japan alone. I almost wish people didn't figure out that anime was cool. Just let it alone. Let the Japanese keep doing what it is they're doing. Nobody wants this bullshit, man. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this.
That's what I was going to basically say as well. Like, you know, to me, I think Japan should just stick to it, just like how they're doing over there when it comes to, you know, the illegal immigrant situation. Like, stick to your principles. Stay with what you know, what's been the culture. You know what I mean? Like, what was the theme that they had? Japan Cool, or I'm sorry, name. What was it?
Japan. Cool Japan. Yeah, cool Japan. Yeah.
So it's like, you know, stick to your principles. You know what I mean? Just like how America sticks to their principles when it comes to their entertainment, and it still sells. Do the same thing. Your entertainment is selling and it's growing on its own without any influence from the United States or anybody else. So keep doing what you're doing. Like, don't change.
Hey, look, coming to the stage, Cyfax.
He's back.
What's going on, people?
Everybody's look. They was talking about you, Cyfax.
Bro,
hey, speak of the devil, he shall appear. Right? How's it going,
bro? Cyfax, they were jumping me for being a pirate, bro. I need backup.
What are you out there? What are you pirating, man?
Hey, DA. The only thing we're missing right now is a pair of red horns and a red tail.
I mean,
exactly.
My
there
avatar,
it is. There we go.
My avatar has some horns. There you go.
Hey, Cyfax, I don't know if you caught the conversation. We were just talking about.
I missed the invite because when I went to check, I think it was Name was posting a bunch of shit, and I was like, I scrolled up like 3 times, and I was like, I guess there's no link.
That's shit,
man. This guy posts so much shit.
DA's telling me to be on top of this stuff, so I apologize. Like, it's
it's fine, man.
It's fine. I just need to.
It's a link in there somewhere. Cyfax, I know I'm gonna run into this link eventually. So, Cyfax, the conversation is. There's a guy, a fund manager, all right, who's very famous, apparently famous, says that Japan is going to need to switch in mentality if it wants to sell anime on a global basis. So they're going to have to really, hey, man, we're going to have to change up what it is that we're doing. You're going to have to become maybe a little bit more global instead of just focusing on Japan. And, you know, obviously we've been seeing this happening. We just, sharing our thoughts on anime making a switch to go more global. I don't think any anime fan really wants that.
No. I also don't think they need to change at all. Anime is already seeping into everything as it is. Like the way that it's going, it's already working. Right here in America is a perfect example. You had you had a couple movies this year hit like 600 million in America. That's crazy. That's crazy. Where it was Demon Slayer, I think, was over 600, and then.
Chainsaw Man didn't hit that. They didn't hit 600 million, but it did really well for the size.
But it's showing that these movies are they're getting watched out here, and the demand is getting higher. And with stuff, even though it's not anime, but stuff like Godzilla Minus Zero coming out, that's going to push Japan stuff a little bit more. Like, dude, the hype for Godzilla Minus Zero is going to be off the charts because it's actually releasing the same time or whatever that I believe is Japan. Stuff like that's really going to help with the Japan market getting into the American market a little bit more. All that stuff's going to get pushed out there. Anime is already killing it. It's doing great. I mean, we've talked about this before with the conventions, right? Like you can look at the list of conventions. There's one every week somewhere in America. There's only getting more and more of them. Like they're finding more and more ways to do them. They're only getting bigger and bigger. All this stuff is already here. You don't need to change anything. Everybody already likes what you're giving us. If you start changing it, that you're going to start losing people. Like people are actually going to get mad at you. You don't go the Hollywood route when it's like, oh, we had a couple people complain. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the people complaining. There's 5 douchebags in the corner. Don't listen to them. The ones who are like they take everything way too seriously. They just I don't know. Don't listen to them. Don't go the Hollywood route. Stay the course, Japan. You're doing just fine. You're gonna do just fine.
Bro, side facts. Come on. What do you mean? You don't want to see Papa Sidu play Himo the hero, bro?
I mean, I do just because the memes would be off the chart, but oh man, dude, those Snape memes, they've been killing me. That song Perry Chan made, I have that shit on repeat, dude. It's in my car right now. Like,
that's a banger, man.
That's a certified
banger. Name.
You're glitching out there, Stacey.
You're glitching out.
I'm black, and I don't want a black snipe. Okay,
Stacey, you blink it out, Stacey. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, Stacey?
I'm black, and I don't even want a black snake.
Snake. Okay. No, I don't think anybody does. Nobody wants a black snake. Absolutely not, man. Look, Stacey, I don't know if something's on with something going on because now you're frozen. Yeah, you froze up for a little bit, man. Maybe jump out. Try to jump out and jump back in. That sometimes can fix it.
All right.
I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, jump out, jump back in, and I'll bring you right back on in. As Stacey is trying to get his stuff fixed, Angel just shared this with me. Is this news that came from Anime Japan? I'm not sure, but apparently we got solo level Karma. All right, the game features an original story in the dimensional gap, where Sung Jin Woo fights a 27-year war against monarchs while only 2 years pass in the real world. It releases in 2026. I haven't heard anything about this game. You guys heard about it?
Nope.
No, I mean, I saw Name posted it up in there, but no, like, is this part of the books? I'm assuming. Is there a 2-year gap in the books?
So like,
is it the same people writing it?
Sometimes when they make like these like games and like all these like, you know, spin-off materials, they'll like find some way to like finagle it so like it doesn't affect the main story for like better or for worse. So like DA constantly brings up like the My Hero movies, like supposedly they're canon, but like they're doing like some crazy stuff in the movies. Like, you know, if they're doing that, like why don't they do it in the main show? So it's like
that's the problem when you have TV shows, like even with like Star Wars and shit like that, where it's like you did that crazy shit in the show, why didn't you have it in the movies? Or when they try to retcon stuff and it's like they have some new age shit that's technically in the same time, why wasn't it used then? Obviously it's because you can't go back in time and do this, but you can't put new shit into old stuff at the same time as the old stuff. Like, it doesn't work because
it don't work.
Real fans will sit there and question it. Yeah.
And then like D had read it in the description, but I haven't seen solo leveling. You know, I'm a pleb, so I don't know. But like they said something about like it's in a dimensional space, and like 2 years time is passing in the real world. So like I guess that's the way they're trying to like, you know, make this like fit in if they want to canonize it. But like also like sometimes they just want to make a non-canon game just to, like, you know, make money, sell stuff, and just give us something like the fans a little fun what if. So
I just hope it's not on PC only, because the solo leveling game they have right now is on PC. And that ticks me off.
Look, so let's watch this trailer. Let's watch this little trailer real quick, and then we'll talk about what this game might be for the folks on the other side of it.
27年間の君主戦争オリジナルストーリー初公開俺だけレベルアップな剣カルマ君主たちとの戦いには勝利したがこの戦いで大勢の人を失った彼は時間を巻き戻し再び戦争を始める 失った人々を取り戻すための戦い影の君主となり勝利へと導け本当の狩りが今始まる俺だけレベルアップな剣カルマ未公開だった27年間の戦争ローグライトアクション RPG となって登場2026年公開予定
Okay.
That might be pretty cool, man. Roguelites are a lot of fun, man. Like that, like Hades. You ever played Hades? That game is awesome. Like if it's anything kind of like that, yeah.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong on that, Cyfax. That actually does look pretty good. From what I can see, it's kind of like one of those RPG. It's kind of like one of those RPGs where you get like to face a number of enemies, but then there's that one enemy who you have to beat in order to win the game. That's what I'm seeing for this, and it actually looks pretty good.
It looks good, but I don't want that.
Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, like, I mean, I'll take it. I'll give it a shot when it comes out. Why not? But no.
Yeah. It's just like the last game. It looks exactly like the last game they just dropped. Just a new story.
Well, I've noticed a lot of anime games, like, especially if they drop stuff in between seasons that have like a game like this. That's like some type. It'll be some type of short little like 1 maybe 2 hour game if you play it correctly or whatever. But they all have that same kind of graphical look, and I don't like those graphics. Like it's almost like old school cutscene looking stuff. I don't know what the actual gameplay looks like. That's usually their trailers though. But they all have the same look. It's like they're all made from the same studio. So that part about it looked pretty cookie cutter, you know. Like
and I feel like once an anime gets a game, you can feel like it hits a certain level of prestige because that means they're investing in it more. I said like way earlier in the chat, I know there's been like a mountain of stuff I've been sending, but they announced Sentence to Be a Hero not only like season 2, but they announced Sentence to Be a Hero was getting a video game too, and they're revealing information about that. So I feel like once you start like getting stuff outside of like the actual series, of course like merch is a big thing, figures and stuff, like video games, like the more a studio or like a company is willing to like invest into an IP, I think that's like a sign of its like strength or like how much they're banking on it. But yeah, I agree with like your points because like RDC, like really big YouTubers, they talked about this before, like anime games, they don't really have like the staying power like a lot of like these like Western or like other games do, because it just feels like so repetitive and like cookie cutter, like you said. Like they all have
they don't hit right. There's no like imagination behind the play style. They're all kind of the same. It almost feels like the same company's making them. They're just it's not quite a gotcha, but I bet they have gotcha stuff built into it to where it's like, hey, just buy a bunch of stuff because you like this stuff, and it's like. Then the gameplay is repetitive. It gets boring real quick. I mean, it's like, oh, cool, I get to play as Jinwoo for, an hour or two every now and then. But other than that, you're just like, I'm kind of done with it.
I think it depends on the property, though, as well. Like, I know a lot of people are into the My Hero Academia game, and I know a lot of people are into the Demon Slayer game. I like it. I stream it a little bit. I mean, I agree with you that sometimes the gameplay does get a little repetitive, but the storyline keeps you in it because they at least attach an original storyline to it where people are still into it. So it doesn't matter because they're still playing their favorite character. And then another thing is the online play. You still get to play with that character against other people online. So there's still, different things that you could be able to do with the game. They do sell. Like I see it on Xbox all the time that they're dropping a new game and they're normally selling it for like $70 and up. And people are still buying it, and it gets high ratings. Yeah. So it's like it's not a bad thing. It just depends on the property.
Angel hit it right on the head. It depends on the property because, for example, I don't know if you guys know this or not. Has anybody here other than me seen Sword Art Online?
Yeah. I've seen the first season of it. Yeah, I never went past the first season, but yeah.
You talking about the anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. They are actually releasing a new game this year, and it's actually very interesting because you're not playing as the character from the anime. You actually get to make your own character in that world.
Oh,
now will you be meeting?
At that point, you're just playing an MMO, or like.
It's sort of like that.
Are you going to be able to get his skills and do what he could do?
No, this is basically original character. I don't know if they're going to allow dual wielding, but then again, if you actually pay attention to the anime, the reason why he was able to do it is because he was a programmer, so he could basically get that cheat.
Yeah.
You're actually going to be able to create your own character. You will actually be able to control his or her stats. So every time you level up, you get points you can put towards your stats to make yourself stronger, faster, whatever.
Yeah. It's just an RPG or an MMO, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But here's what I've heard about this game. There's actually a death mode where your character is the big boss that you have to beat.
Okay.
So you fight yourself at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. Now
you know how you beat games. You know how you beat games that do that, right? Right before you go and fight them, you take off all your armor, and then when you get in the fight, you put it all back on, so they're all weak as shit.
Yeah,
exactly.
But
that works in every single one of those games.
There's a really cool thing with that game. It's that they have like, of course, the different like difficulties and stuff. There's like a difficulty where you actually get to like simulate what it would be like playing Sword Art Online. It's like, one death and it's over. Like you lose everything, you have to restart your progress. So like that I like how in the flavor of like Sword Art Online. That's really cool.
They're doing that in that game. Another thing I wanted to mention, DA, I put in the chat a link to box offices with anime movies. So I'm not sure if you've seen it.
Okay, we'll check on that in just a second. I wanted to bring this to the stage since we were just talking about Sword Art Online. The creator of Sword Art Online, Riki Kawahara, has a new anime, Demon's Crest. The reveal of the trailer dropped this week. It's a fantasy action about a group of teenagers testing a new VR game which suddenly fuses with reality. So he seems like he's staying right in that pocket. Let's go ahead and watch this real quick, okay? Demon's Crest. There.
Otamaki-san. もし死んだら本当に死ぬから
Sometimes, man, that's all I need. I just need a couple of visuals, and I'm like, all right, I'm already interested. I don't know what this thing is going to be about other than what they just said,
Bro, can I say
using
something
the reality
quick?
of the VR game, and I'm like, okay, it's by the Sword Art Online creator. All right, let's do it.
Bro, like, can you guys say something real quick? Like, that scream was like that got my attention. Like, I was watching it, but then like, I was kind of like trying to eye the chat and like keep up with news. When I heard that scream, I immediately clicked back. I was like, yo, what the hell is that? But these Japanese voice actors, dude, they're crazy because I went to like a dub voice actor panel and they're talking about the process and they're saying like, yeah, we can't scream as hard as like the Japanese like guys do. Like they really like have to like there's like I don't know what it is about like their training, like that they're able to like do all this like crazy stuff, like because like have you seen like some of the screaming they do in like anime? It's insane. Like so
well, they go for it. I couldn't imagine like sound mixing that stuff as someone who's like sound mixed like actual albums and whatnot and had to do my own sound mixing and whatever. It's like usually your sound booth is only, couple feet by couple feet or whatever. You got your mic in front of you. To yell like that into your mic, you either have to have your mic extremely low. Like, how do you balance the sound in that to get that scream? Like, they might. I only have two things to say, like the two possible explanations of it. You're either right where you normally are and your mic is super low and they're just going for it, or they got like a 15-foot freaking sound booth and they're screaming like halfway across the room and they're just picking it up from over there and they're just going for it. Like, that's crazy.
Like,
crazy work.
Possibly a mix of that. Like,
dude,
yeah, that or they yell and run backwards or something like.
Dude, like sci-fi, you know more about that stuff than I do, but like I've heard in like some like certain like anime like mixing when they're doing the dub, like sometimes it's so intense that they have to like tell the sound guy like, oh, I'm gonna go all out in this one, which means like they're probably gonna break the mic. And I've heard like for one show, I forgot what show it was, like they went through like several different mics because like the dude really wanted to get the take right. And
as someone who's blown out many speakers at live shows, you can mess with that sound guy really badly, and it's never a good thing. You never get invited back there, I'll tell you that. But it's an interesting thing.
The voice acting, excuse me, for anime is always top tier, man. That's why I don't like. Again, that's why I really, really want to learn Japanese, so I don't ever have to worry about subtitles or dubs ever again for anything, you know, because I want to hear it from the real actor and understand exactly how they're getting down. But yeah, you guys are right, man. Like the sound mixing that goes on in anime, you could tell these people put their heart and their soul into what it is that they're doing, and it's a beautiful thing. You love to see it.
And it's no knock to like the dub voice actors, because like, you know, like I said, like they're working with the limitations, but like I always talk about this moment for the Kaiju 8 season 2 panel at AX like last year. I went to it, like they had both the actors, the dub and the sub for Kafka up there doing like reenacting scenes, and like the dub actor, like he did good, but he couldn't hit the high that the Japanese voice actor did. That man, like his veins were popping from how hard he was screaming. Like he almost like faded on stage because of how much he put into that scream. Really? And I was like, damn, I was like, nah, he's like, you're built different, man. Like
that's dope. All right, look. Go ahead.
That's because the Japanese believe in never half-assing shit. They actually go all out. It's like all or nothing with them, and I love them for it.
Yeah, and I seen like that's a huge complaint with like, you know, like people getting into like dubbing, just like, you know, why do they make all these like grunts and groans for like the fight scenes? That's just a thing they even do. Like that even that level of like precision, that level of like attention to detail, like every grunt you make, every like, you know, breath you take for like the fight scenes. And you've noticed it too, like, you know, when like I'll give you an example, like Tanjiro, he's like really cut up, he's like, you know, he's fighting for his life. That stuff is like really, really precise too. And the fact that they care about that stuff, it really shows.
That's good to hear. Black Clover, Asta Japan VA screams like crazy. Asta's, bruh. That voice actor for Asta is absolutely amazing. Okay. Actually, it gets annoying better after a while. I like it. I like the voice actor for Asta.
He's actually much better than Dallas Reed. And in case you're wondering, that's Asta's English voice actor. Should like some of these people I've actually met. I've met Johnny Young Bosch, Kyle Hebert, and those two guys. They inspired me to try and be a voice actor. I'm doing like voices for like some of my characters. Like I did like the entire voices of all the Street Fighter Alpha 3 characters by basically doing what I thought was their voices in my head. I'm like, I think I did like a pretty good Ryu, pretty good Chun-Li, pretty good Ken, hell, even Bison. I'm like, geez, these guys made me want to do it.
As far as like Black Clover and Asta goes, man, I rewatched and I rewatched it in sub and dub multiple times until I made it to like I think it was like episode 14 or 15, and then the voice kind of changes a little bit, maybe that or I got more used to it. But goddamn, I couldn't stand that fucking character. Like the character screams in that, I hated it with a passion of 1,000 suns, dude. And I was just like, no. And I either got far enough in the story where I was like, okay, the story is more interesting than this annoying voice. And something clicked. And I was like, okay, I can rock with this now. But man, yeah, like, but that's also, a thing towards these voice actors. Like they go for it. They absolutely let loose. And it's like, and that's another thing. If you're going to watch anime, get ready to hear a lot of screaming. There's a lot of yelling and screaming. Like they go, like they just belt it. They just go for it because it's like they're so passionate about their dream. You know, whatever they're going for, they're super passionate about it. Usually, your protagonist is always, they have their goal in mind and they're going to tell you about it every fucking episode. Like you're just gonna. You're going to hear about it till you're sick and you're like, okay, I want you to get there, man. You're so happy about it. You can't help but be happy for him about it. Like, I mean, just watch any One Piece episode. Luffy is always yelling he's going to be the Pirate King. And you're like, we know, but it's 1,200 episodes in. You still haven't got there, but he still says it.
Yeah.
Yo, so speaking of, classics that we love, we got another trailer we want to watch. This was announced today. The Ghost in the Shell new TV anime series scheduled for July of this year. We got a new Ghost in the Shell series coming up. Let's go ahead and check it out, man. This was I guess breaking news. I heard about it, but I guess we now have a trailer for Ghost in the Shell that's going to drop in the summertime. So let's watch it. Oh, hold on. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Look, I've always enjoyed Ghost in the Shell. I'm not sure if they're going to be adapting it, readapting it, telling a different story, what they're going to do. But yeah, I like that OG art. Look, you said it right there, Tony. Exactly what I was about to talk about. The OGs, the 90s art style. Okay. We're seeing the Major exactly like she used to look. Where's a good shot of her? This is exactly what we remember of the Major, man. She looks absolutely incredible, man. This is exactly what I wanted. If you're going to do Ghost in the Shell, don't try to rewrite the script. Give us exactly what we got back in the day. All right. This looks absolutely fucking fire, man.
Give us like HD versions of what we already like. You know, it's just like give us the 1080p or whatever, the 4K versions with that animation style. But with whatever new story, hopefully the story is good as well. But it's like, yeah, that looks awesome. My first thought also was like Akira. It's like Akira still looks great to this day, even though it's it's like I would still like something like that.
Which is one thing I love about anime is that the classics still hold up.
They're timeless.
Art style still holds up. They're timeless. Absolutely, that's the word, timeless, man. This is amazing stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I was excited to hear about it. I hadn't kept up with it because there's so much in anime that you always got to keep up with. But when they go back and do the classics, I'm glad that they're paying reverence by not trying to change everything. Hey, just give us what we used to get, and it's going to be just fine.
I think oh, sorry. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, Stacey.
All I got to say is happy birthday to me, because this is going to be good.
No, it's my birthday.
Yeah, how you gonna steal DA's thunder like that, son?
No. I'm talking about when this comes out. When this comes out, it will be happy birthday for me, because my birthday is in July. So I'm like,
oh, okay, got you. Okay.
All right. I'm just saying, I thought you was salty. I thought you was real salty today. So I was just gonna be like,
Stacey's gonna be eating good in July. There you go.
But yeah, I mean, this looks incredible, man. Name, what are your thoughts?
I don't want to bring this up because it feels like I'm doing the have you guys seen that meme where it's like, it's two characters, like one's holding like a shit box and then like the other's holding a box that says like Japan, and it's like basically the idea of it means like Japan does it better. I don't want to say it, but like, dude, like they like you guys said, like they still able to like replicate, and do these like 80s like older styles of anime, like for the Gundam Wing like 30th anniversary, and Gundam Wing's an anime that came out in the 90s. They did exactly that. They were able to replicate the quality, like like even the grainy feel of like the 90s art style with modern animation. And then like in that PV, it's a really cool PV. I definitely recommend you check it out if you're a Gundam Wing fan. Though they show you like the updated old animation, and they show you like some of the new like styles and like techniques they've acquired throughout the time. So like they're just really, really talented, and I'm trying to find it. I think it's this link. It's the I think Angels. I don't know if Angel sent it earlier, but like we skipped past it. It was like connected to like the kind of like overseas anime like investment topic. It was the production like IG manager saying like they need to start like training like they need to start like training the Japanese animators. Is it right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
IG founder Mitsuhisa Ishikawa warns the Japanese anime industry may get eliminated if Japan doesn't cultivate talent to compete on a global level. He explains that developing talent is not only a part of the process, and that Japan also needs people who can properly develop the business globally and turn that talent into money. Ichikawa believes that the current anime boom is a bubble expecting the rising budgets and explosion of new projects to also lead to an elimination, weeding out process, while some companies will consolidate to some extent and grow. Well, I mean, everything can run into that issue. I think the thing that Japan has going for it, again, is it has an entire generation of fans that it cultivated by just doing what Japan does. So, like I've always said, Gen Z is all in on anime, and that's what they're watching. And so they're not going to be really competing in the Gen Z category. As Gen Z continues to grow older into their 30s and into their 40s, they're still going to be anime fans. Same thing with Gen Alpha that's coming behind them. So I don't know if it's like you got to change up your global you might have to change up certain things from a global perspective, like how you market anime or how you maybe, but you're not going to change it for, we got to make it for a Western audience, or we got to make it for different kind. No, make anime and then change up maybe how you market it or how you push it out there to the people. That might be the change you need to make.
Yeah, but
there's one way to market it in the East and a different way to market it elsewhere.
I think for me, like the point I wanted to make is like, we talk about how beautiful like this old style is. Like the truth of the matter is like there are going to be less and less people that are going to be able to draw in that style. If like we talk about all these like trends. If you see like Demon Slayer, Chainsaw Man, all that stuff blowing up, that's a specific that's a more modern specific style. If all the current artists are going to be trained to do that style, we're going to start losing out on other different like unique art styles. Like I heard from like an animator that a lot of the new animators, like they don't know how to draw on paper. Like a lot of the stuff is like digital now, so like they don't know what it's like to do like pencil and paper animation, which is like miles harder. So like that's becoming a dying art.
It's kind of a dying art for him. I mean, I was like I picked up. I mean, this is going to comic books, so it's like the King Spawn series, Todd McFarlane, whatever. And like, there's a bunch of behind the scenes stuff for that one. And it's like every single one of them is on a digital thing. Just like, they're doing all their lines and everything, but then they're just doing the fill in the colors and then shade it. And it's just like, obviously it's a way quicker process, which is good. Obviously that way you can get your book out a lot quicker, but it's like, I don't know, you feel like you lose a little bit something there. Like, I don't know, if I were to go and ask for a picture from one of these people, it's like, I want you to hand draw me one of these pictures because I want a picture from you. Right. Hopefully you can hand draw it. But if they're like, well, I can send you a digital copy, I'd be like, well, I don't fucking want that. Like I could go AI one of those if I wanted to, sadly to say. And that should be a terrible response from a fan. I'll just AI it, right? That's awful. But it's look, you should be able to hand draw it.
I hate that. Look, I don't like interrupting, but we had a big one come through. Snarky the Stink with a 50. Woo! Shout out.
Snarky. Hitting you with it today.
Snarky
and a 20
the
earlier.
Stink.
Yeah.
Look, he followed. Look, he followed the little meme that we did earlier.
Bring me my money.
Hey, well, I think Snarky brought you that money though. I think they
brought you that money. Hell, Snarky the Stink.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much for the $50. Happy birthday, DA Derek Anderson. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's my birthday. And how do I spend my birthday? Yeah, I hung out with family earlier today. It was a great time. But I had to hang out with my anime fellas. All right, the homies right here. You guys. Hey, man, Brandon came on earlier. He had to dip out, but thank you very much, everybody hanging out with us tonight on Anime Night, celebrating my birthday. Snarky also had a twin. Says Ghost in the Shell, the OG shit. Going to be the bomb diggity. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to that, man. I think Ghost in the Shell is one of the first anime movies that I watched that kind of brought me into the fold of anime, along with, the series that we watched back in the day. Those as well. But I think Ghost in the Shell, Akira, like that was like, if you was a kid growing up in the 80s and the 90s, that was your beginning of anime in a lot of ways, along with like Voltron and Robotech and things like that they Americanized for us. Battle of the Planets, and all that stuff, Star Blazers. But those two films really like set the stage for what was to come and kind of made everybody anime fans, really. So yeah, Ghost in the Shell, I'm looking forward to that. Absolutely. But thank you, Snarky Distinct, who also dropped another $1.99 bet. So he just coming through with all kinds of little gifts. And he gifted one Derek the DA membership. Snarky, man.
Well,
you stepped up tonight, baby. Thank you.
Real.
The support is much appreciated, man. Absolutely, man. So thank you very much, Snarky this thing. Look forward to more conversations with you. He also is a member for 1 month. I canned all streaming but Crunchyroll. Well, Crunchyroll got your data now, bro.
Yeah.
They got your data. Let's hope they take care of it, because look, we probably all gonna be getting a little something from Crunchyroll. All of us Crunchyroll members, man. We probably they're gonna be this is gonna be Crunchyroll. This is gonna be Crunchyroll members in a little bit.
Bring me my money.
All the Crunchyroll members gonna be celebrating when they get them checks. Snarky, here's a special thank you for all of the support you gave me tonight on my birthday. Hey, it didn't go unnoticed. I appreciate you very, very much. Here you go. All right. And then we also had a couple new ones. We got Joshua Henderson just became a YouTube member. Thank you very much, Joshua Henderson, for hanging out, becoming a member. Much love to you as well. Fellas, you guys are awesome. All the new members, all the super chatters, man, on a birthday. Hey, I'm always remember it, man. I'm always remember that. Okay, we got more stories.
You got one of the best chat. You got the best chat out here, man. If you're not a part of the nightcap, you're not a part of the DA's crew. Get in here. Get in here. We want you over here. Start talking with everybody. We love the chat, dude. Bring it on.
We absolutely do. And we're still playing. We got fantasy anime. We're going to talk about that towards the end of the show. If you have not signed up for the fantasy league, I'm going to sign up. Name's going to walk me through it, and you guys can watch me sign up. So that way you can get signed up, because I think tomorrow's the deadline, right?
No, I think it's Sunday, because I think there's still a couple hours left before they
any of them.
Yeah, but I don't know what's GMT time, because that's the time zone that they're using for the registration, but you can check it on. But Cyphex, do you have a My Anime List account? Or
I do not. I'll get on it. I'll jump on.
We'll do the walkthrough of signing up for the on My Anime List. That way, if you want to play along and you don't have it set up ready to go right now,
it's pretty self-explanatory.
It is. I think it is too, but I want to do it for the folks on camera so everybody can see it. So that way, it's like, okay, this is what you got to do.
Website in the chat, so they can be able to start signing up.
Drop it in the chat, fellas, so that way everybody will know how to do it, because that's what we're going to be doing for for the spring season. Once spring kicks off in April, which is just around the corner. So yeah, looking forward to that. All right, let's talk about this, man. I got another not that. Where is it? And name, how we doing on Anime Japan, man? Any announcements? Anything came up?
Bro, I was sending a lot of stuff, man. But
you got to put it in. Look, I'm locked in on StreamYard. Put it in
I'm looking at
private chat or something.
I'm looking at it.
I've just been blowing up the private chat with it. Sorry, yeah.
You've been on our chat. Yeah, I need. All right, I want to talk about this.
Okay. While Angel pulls that up, I have a little meme for the chat. Look at this anime. Look at this Japanese voice acting.
Where?
I put it in the StreamYard chat.
Oh, okay.
This is the pinnacle of Japanese voice acting.
All right, hold on. Let me bring it over. All right, this is the pinnacle. Name says the pinnacle of Japanese voice acting. Never watching anime in public again. Ah, shit. What's going on here?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Now look, if you don't have if you don't have your headsets on when you watching anime, it's something wrong with you, bruh. Because you know this type of stuff is gonna come up. What are you thinking of? Yeah, this is just two little girls running, and they running in place, and they pointing at things. Look, the images themselves totally innocent, but then you just add this to it.
Jesus. have you seen those those meme videos where it's like a dude on the couch and it'll be like, hey, when you go to try to show your friend anime, and it's like a badass fight scene, and he's like, hey man, you got to come in here and see this, and then it's like it cuts to the friend walking in, and then it cuts to a scene like this, and he's like, what the fuck are you watching, dude?
Bro, what are you watching? What's this?
Like, you missed the good part.
That's what I'm saying, man.
It's so true though.
But again, man, you don't watch anime in public unless you got your headsets on, and then you can do whatever you got to do. But yeah, that's funny, name.
Cosgrove in the chat says, I usually just listen to these streams. Oh man, I'm sorry. He was like, what are you guys watching?
That's crazy.
Cosgrove, what's up, man? Cosgrove out of control, man. All right, look, this is what I wanted to talk about, man, because we just got this news, and I'm still trying to figure out how are they gonna pull this off. All right, so this was posted up by That Comic Book Guy. Netflix wants to reach 12 seasons with the One Piece live action. The producers for the live action One Piece have said that they need 6 seasons to reach the middle of the story and 12 to adapt it completely. It could take Netflix up to 15 to 20 years. Bruh, I don't know if they're going to get to all of this, man. The pace at which they, put these together, man, it's going to take them way too long. I don't think people will still be watching it 20 years from now, live action, man. Plus, how old are all these actors going to be? These guys are going to be in their 40s, pushing 50, some of them. There's no way.
I mean, I'm going to be 6 feet under, still turning it on, man. It's fine. Like...
yeah, I just don't think it's...
Like, did he find it yet? Did he find it yet? Just dying and shit.
This to me is I think this is going to be a series that they're going to pull the plug on somewhere after about 6 or 7 seasons. They'll keep going as long as they can, but Anaki Godoy, they might have to recast. I don't know how.
I was gonna say, think about this idea. So you know how in the anime, after 200 or 300 episodes, they did the they reanimated it, or they changed the animation. What if they take that idea and so they recast it? So the recast is actually a new animation style or whatever.
Possibly.
That's their version. They could pull it off as that. That I don't know if it would work because you'd be so used to all these characters, but they could do that because in 10, 12 years, these people are going to be in their 40s and shit. They're not going to be jumping around and doing all this crazy shit.
You're just begging for Pedro Pascal as Luffy, bro.
When he's 80, 90 years old, we're gonna get
name. Never say that again.
Come on,
we'll get Pedro. Get Pedro as a
mustache, bro.
Pedro is Luffy, and then what's her name? Jesus Christ, the potato-looking chick is Nami.
Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
It's crazy that I know her better as that. But yeah,
he says it's going to take him. He asked how long it would take him to catch up to 1,100 episodes, and they said 24 season, even with arc skips. When he asked AI, what episode are they on now? They're not even to 100.
I actually just looked it up because I'm kind of caught up on I'm a little bit past it on the anime myself. I'm just past it. And it was basically episode AI basically told me about episode 90 as far as the anime goes. So they're only 90. They're about 90 episodes deep at the end of of season 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So
you're gonna catch.
There's no chance. There's no chance. Yeah, they're gonna have to skip a bunch of shit or do something weird. Yeah.
Yeah. The Alabasta arc is pretty long. And so they'll cover, I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to cover the entire arc in season 3 I forget but it's a pretty long arc. How do you not? Let me look it up real fast, man. Let me see.
You're almost hitting the 110, 120 episode count for the Alabasta arc.
Yeah, it goes all the way up to 130. Yeah, it goes all the way up to episode 130. So, and I think that's a long. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to. They won't be able to do this. What's that?
Yeah,
is it
62 chapters, right? And just those 10 episodes still cover like 3 fights. I know Luffy and Crocodile's one of those fights. Zoro and I want to say Mr. One, the one who can basically turn his entire body into blades. That's no, that's not one of the fights. There's 2 other fights.
Luffy fought Crocodile.
Yeah, that's one of the fights.
He fights Crocodile, and then he fights wait a minute. He's been so long since I've seen it. I know he fights Crocodile.
Should we throw up the spoiler tag up? Like,
nah, you know what? Yeah, let's not even talk. We don't need to get into details of what happens. But the point that I'm making here is it's going to take them a lot long. Look, if they're talking about, hey, man, we're going to need about 6 more seasons they're going to be skipping a lot of stuff. You know, they're going to be skipping a whole lot of arcs to get this thing done in 12 seasons because they're 2 seasons in. That means they only got 10 seasons to go. And they only on episode 90. So yeah, I just don't think that they're going to be able to get there. You know, Alabasta, that'll be.
They're going to have to skip. They're going to have to skip a bunch of shit, man. If they want to even try.
Yeah. Alabasta itself would be about 1.5 seasons. That's how they're going to have to play that. They're going to do it in 1 season.
They're going to do it in 8 episodes. That'll be when they get to the end of the Alabasta arc. That's going to be the full season. That's what they're going to do.
I think the only feasible way they do this is like if these actors get signed to a contract, it's like, all right, it's one piece for like, you know, for like, can you commit to that? Because like that's the only realistic way they're able to like, you know, put this out. And they have to be filming back to back season year after year. And I don't think they're going to be able to commit to that. Like this isn't. It's not like the television of.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to get those like Big Bang Theory style contracts where it's like, oh, here's $2 million an episode, and you're like, fuck it, I'm down. Like, oh, you only got to work for 3 months a year, and now you made $2 million. I think a lot of people would sign up for that.
Yeah, I think the problem, especially with adapting like material that's material that's already there, is that you have like you're working against the clock. Like you're seeing with Harry Potter, like they're putting out the first season, and then like I think they're still shooting some stuff, but these kids like they grow old fast, and like you know, these guys are older. The One Piece fans are a little older, but they're still gonna grow old. Like you're gonna start to see some wrinkles. They're not gonna be able to do like the stunts because we know McKenyu's like doing all the stunts at Zoro. So like, how long is he gonna be able to do that? Like and for it to be safe. So like Big Bang Theory, like you said, Sci-Fax, I think like that's a little easier because it's like, you know, they can adjust it because it's like new material. But with this, is like they're really working against the clock because like there's specific story beats that they have to hit. So that's why like Oda said like, yeah, I'm going to plan it to like cut it off somewhere, you know, maybe have people migrate to like the anime or like read the manga. So yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to be able to do because like 12 seasons is asking a lot of like an actor and the production to be committed to like a story, to like one project for like all that time. Like you're probably gonna have to ask for like a big payout. Like you're like, you know, your salary is gonna be like rising with every season.
Yeah.
Yep. 100%. 100%. All right. I think that's wait a second. Hold on. So many things I'm trying to juggle right now. So my apologies, folks. Let me get this one up. All right. So we got some updates for what's coming next season in April. Okay. And we know that we've already kind of covered 4 of them, right? Witch Hat, Atelier, whatever, Demons of the Shadow Realm, which I'm really looking forward to. I think that one might be my favorite, you know, coming up in spring. And then we also have the 4th season of ReZero, which is another one. I got to get caught up through season 3. But ReZero, awesome. Isekai, fantastic. So I'm looking forward to that one.
Rock in the chat is saying Sekiro No Defeat trailer. I don't know what people are feeling about that. Like that's the video game turned into an anime, and I don't know if it's a movie or a TV show. I think people are still out on that, but I think that's going to be answered, I believe, this weekend, or it just got answered this last weekend. I haven't heard anything new about it.
I haven't either.
Neither have I.
Apparently, I think
it's
it was
an
going
anime.
on at
It's
the
an
same
anime,
time.
right? I think.
Well, it's an anime.
Yeah.
It's an anime, and I think they dropped some more about it during the same time that we were at MegaCon, but at a different some type of other con that was going on. So we didn't get to catch up and watch it. But yeah, so he was asking about that. So if anybody
talking.
here,
I gotta get something. Just keep talking. I'll be right back.
Oh, you got to get your Wendy's. We got it.
I did not get Wendy's today. Yeah, man, I wasn't gonna do Wendy's on my birthday, man. I had a real meal. But that would have been a great idea, but I didn't do that. All right, be right back.
He got himself that extra large Frosty this time, just for his birthday. But yeah, I was curious if you guys know anything about the Sekiro trailer. If you know if it's like, even in the chat, Tony Elias is saying TV series, pretty sure, but it's like pretty sure. No, I want to know. Is it a TV series? Is it a movie? I have a feeling it's just going to be a movie. But Tony Elias again saying it'll have 8 episodes. I'm not sure. Oh, Rhaegar saying Sci-Fax, it's good now. The mic, I don't know if it was my mic and because every time that I'm done talking, I actually mute my mic. So when you were like, hey, your mic's hot, I mean, unless it just came in hot one time, but yeah, I have no idea. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any information on that at all. Have you guys heard anything? Have you been catching up on it or hearing?
Let's check it out. I think I could pull it up. So let me see something.
If Angel can pull it up, there might be a new one out there. Tony Elias says IMDb says it's a TV series. Okay, yeah, I mean, I figured it'd be a TV series.
Let's check this out.
腕ある忍びとお見受けした。まだ死ぬ定めではないとね。我、光に付き従う影。この国に明日があるとは限らぬぞ。我らが争わぬ道はないのでしょうか。主を絶対命をとして守ろう。頼んだぞ、狼。寂しいやつ。石腕の狼、赤炉よ。貴様、何故戦う？死を厭わぬのですか。なすべきことをなす。楽しんでおくれなせがれとまだ苦労なせがれ。狼、共に来るか。その力を与えられた者は死してなおよみがえる。さらばだ。この世のすべては死人。さらばだ。じゃが生きろ。私とそなたはそこにはおらん。生きろ。流因の血を。何故死ぬ。我が命まで求めるか。何故生きる。狼よ、我が血と共に生きてくれ。
Like it's a fine little trailer and everything, but what I find interesting about this is like so like Rockefeller, right? Obviously he's always talking about how he's a big video game player and everything, and now he has basically it. We're getting conflicting reports here. Elias is like, oh, it's an episode thing, but apparently on my anime list, it's coming up as a movie. So who knows? So that's still up in the air. But it's like, so he's either getting a movie or he's getting a TV series of a game that he liked to play or whatever, which is going to take gamers to watch the anime of something they watch. Say, even if they did Elden Ring or something, a super huge popular game, it's going to start making other people watch anime. So video games are also taking people from games into anime series. You're going to get a whole new, bracket of people to be watching anime because that's what they're releasing this as. I find that actually like kind of genius. You know, it's a good way to, as I was saying, like Japan's doing just fine with all this stuff. They're having other ways to funnel people into anime. because he's not a huge anime watcher, and now he's been watching a couple different animes. He just watched that the Shogun movie or the Shogun TV show, and now that's another kind of Japanese inspired type of thing. It's like Japanese stuff is definitely infiltrating Western media, and it's kind of taking over. It might be doing it slowly, but anime is obviously the big wave.
Anime is the gateway to a lot of Japanese content. It was for us as kids growing up. Like I said, Voltron, Battle of the Planets,
it's working.
Like that was our Robotech. That was our gateway into Japanese. Like, we just saw they were cartoons, but then we started to notice it's like, hey, that's probably like
it's a little different
because of the similar art style. Yeah, so that was our gateway in, and anime is going to be the gateway for video games. And video games will feed back and be the gateway for a lot of people to watch anime, like you were just saying. Yeah, Rock is he tries to participate, but he don't really watch shit.
Well, we was watching this trailer.
That's what I was just saying. He doesn't watch it yet, but stuff like this is to get people like him to start watching it. Oh, this is a game I like. Oh, now I made a series about it. I'm gonna watch it. Now he's like, I want to check. He's hyped up about it in the chat, so he's gonna go watch it. Oh, it's anime related. Oh, this is what anime is like. Okay, cool. Let me check out some other stuff that's related to this, and all of a sudden you're hooked. Like that's
I'm gonna say this right now. DA. You better keep the same energy for Rock as you do for me with Vigilantes. This man has been glazing this anime like I do with Vigilantes. You better keep that same energy, DA. No favorites.
Okay, Nate. Look, Nate. This looks like a slice of life. Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's like
you mentioned we talked about. No, I'm kidding.
we talked about a few streams ago, that there's been more of an adult skewed cast for these recent animes, and this was another one. They're starting to do more office worker slice of life stories, because typically when you think of slice of life, it's you think of kids in high school, middle school. But now they're starting to expand the market. So
those guys are growing up, right? All those shonen lovers. Now it's like, hey man, we growing up. We want some seinen. All right, so this is wait, hold on. Let me go back and get the name of this. Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, scheduled for July 26th. So they just dropped a trailer. Let's go ahead. Let's check it out.
I didn't know they made an anime about my high school life.
ここならタバコ吸えますせ。おじさん、いつも2番レジ並んでる人でしょ。山田さんがお気に入りなんだ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいま
せ。全部見られてる。分かっててからかってるな、この人。
また来て、佐々木さん。
そういえば、田山さんはなんで俺の名前を。
教えてあげない。佐々木さんの鈍さって変なの。
お、田山さん。
おぉ、来た。お疲れっす。タバコ吸ってくでしょ。スーパーの裏でヤニ吸う2人。
こんなたくさんどうしたんだよ。スーパー行くたび買っちゃってたまりました。
買うのやめりゃいいだろ。
それだとスーパーで買うもんなくなるだろ。
スーパーに行かなきゃいいだろうが。
Hey, you know what? I'm starting to understand some shit.
I like it.
I'm starting to pick up on a few words, man. Hey, I think again, for those of us that are just, hey man, it's just we like the action fantasy, the isekai, shonen, all that. That's good. I'm watching more slice of life, especially on the adult level. Like, okay, we got adults going through the stuff. I was telling you guys, I was watching Solo Camping for 2, and I was like enjoying it. I was like, I found myself 5 episodes in, and I was like, I think I'm gonna keep watching this. So I think that's that's a new, like you were saying, Name, we're starting to see more, of the seinen animes because people want to see stories about themselves, even, and then you add to it the fact that we're getting like even with what normally would be like a shonen style anime, like with something like Kaiju number 8, like the protagonist is, Kafa Hibino, and he's what, in his 30s, like, so you're getting older protagonists, in some of these animes that are even set for that younger audience, but you're also getting, more adult anime, and I like it. I'm actually cool with it. It's kind of fun. Anyway, I thought that was good, man. I'm glad to see that, it's not just one thing that anime does. And we've talked about that before. It touches upon all genres. It's not just one thing, it's everything. And that's the reason why it's taken off and it's doing well. And the stories are well told. The voice acting is well told. So yeah, it looks like another hit is coming our way for that. Okay, this is what I wanted to talk about before that popped up. Some of the spring animes that are dropping here. I don't know why I keep losing this page, man. I have so many tabs up. That's my it's my damn problem. It was I think it was
why you find that? I just want to
go ahead.
The whole idea of like that's the greatest thing about like anime in general is like, even if you seem like you only like one aspect of anime, say you like isekai, you like shonen, you like whatever, you realize that anime has literally everything to offer. Like there's fishing animes. If you're into fishing, there's going to be a dope fishing one that's probably it's over the top extreme. There's volleyball stuff. There's sports stuff. There's anything you can imagine. And you're like, oh, is there an anime for that? Oh yeah, there is.
Yep.
It's out there. And guess what? You'll probably love it if you're into that, especially. Obviously, the big ones that we talk about mainly here is obviously the stuff that draws the millions of viewers towards it. But at the same time, if you get an anime, like in anyone that you get into, they're going to have a lot of the same tropes and all the same ones, because anime as a genre has a lot of tropes to it, as far as like the interactions between characters, the way, say, somebody sees a cute girl, their nose bleeds or whatever. That's a weird thing to get used to. You get used to it pretty quickly. But other than that, like, that goes through all the different genres, and every single one of those is out there to find. So check out anime if you're bored with Western television.
Yeah, hail to Chris Bolts. Thank you for being here, brother. Watch more Slice of Life, Hana Akimi, Timon's B-side, and In the Clear, Moonlit Dust are great. We always get a lot of recommendations on the channel, so take note of these. If you are a fan and you haven't checked out everything, check them out. All right. Like, we're about to check out what's dropping this spring. Okay. So I already talked about ReZero. That time I got reincarnated as a slime, season 4. That one's coming up. I don't know about that one, man. Classroom of the Elite. We talked about these previously. I know everybody keeps telling me I need to watch That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. They're on their 4th season, and I have not watched a episode of it at all. And I've been told I'm wrong for that. I guess I'm just wrong, because I'm like, reincarnated as a slime. It just don't do nothing. I mean, the title alone just didn't bring me in, but everybody keeps telling me you're missing out. It's dope. So it's like, okay, bro, maybe I'll try to watch it.
They've been doing really experimental stuff with like the isekai genre lately. Like, of course, like you'll get your like, generic I'm overpowered and stuff, but like the slime isekai, the vending machine. There's like, I posted in the chat. There's one that Brandon and I are really excited about. Reincarnated as a Sword season 2. You think it sounds like a crazy concept? It's a really, really good anime.
That's
a really great anime. Brandon was excited.
That is a good series.
The slime one, like I think I made it to like, I don't know, maybe episode 10 or 12 or something like that, and it's just like, he starts off as a slime in this world, and like his power is to be able to absorb anything around him, basically. So he has like every power it's like the main character just walks through life, and it's like it gets really boring real quick. And so like, I mean, I don't know, it might get more complicated in that later on, but within the first, I don't know, 10 episodes I saw, like every single thing he ran into, he was just like, oh yeah, I'm the shit. I can do everything. Even though it's like technically he's a slime, but because he's slime, he can change into anything that he's absorbed their powers of or something like that is kind of the premise. And so it's like he seems like a level 1 slime. Like, have you ever played the Dragon Quest games? Like, slimes are like the level 1 enemy you fight, and I think that's what they're going for. And then but he can just change into anything, so he's just overpowered the whole time. And so it's kind of boring to watch somebody just walk straight forward and just win everything.
He does have like some fights. I'd recommend watching season 2. He actually does have a few fights where he's like, oh crap, I'm not gonna win this one easily. I know I'm not gonna win this one. Like, for example, there's a character he meets in season 1 that he's like, he understands if she loses her crap, doesn't matter how strong I am, she will be the one to watch. And the weirdest thing is, you would look at her and think, oh, she looks like a little girl. No, she's not. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to say, watch season 2 and you will see how much of a danger she is and why he's like, I don't ever want to fight her.
JJK is live right now. I do see. This is let me share this. This is Toho's page, and they do have it, but they don't have captions going.
Come on, DA, that's what you're here for, bro.
That's where my Japanese is supposed to come in.
I thought that's what you were here for, Name. Shit.
Name trying to pass the buck.
See. I'm listening. They should have a caption on here. How am I supposed to watch this? It said closed captions unavailable.
Lock in. You gotta lock in, DA. You gotta lock in.
Damn, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready
it's
for
like,
prime
it's like
time.
a level. You gotta treat it like a game, DA. It's a leveling system. This is like a level you can't beat yet, so you gotta level up. And
Remember,
come back to it.
I wish I could understand it.
We are basically all at level. We are at basically level 1. This is level 16 difficulty. Okay, we are not going to make it.
I would love to know what they're talking about.
We have to go grind.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get. Yeah,
we have to go grind the levels.
All right, let's keep going over here, man. Let's see. Witch Hat Atelier. This is definitely one I'm watching. I enjoyed that 2-episode premiere that we got a couple of weeks ago on Crunchyroll Anime Nights. I thought it was fire. I thought this was almost my second favorite, or my favorite. It came in second, but that doesn't mean it's bad. This actually looks like it's going to be pretty good. So that's definitely one I'm checking for. Cyfax, did you get a chance to check that out?
For which one? What was this?
The Crunchyroll,
Crunchyroll
Anime Nights, the winner.
Remember we saw it.
I had it again. Okay, so you didn't see it.
I didn't go to this one. No.
Okay,
I'll try to go to the next one for sure, though.
Well, they previewed ReZero 4th season episode 1. They previewed this other one. What was it? The
Drop of God.
Drop of God.
Yeah,
Drop of God looks like that might be interesting.
Yeah.
And then they previewed this one, Witch Hat Atelier.
I love that one.
Atelier. I don't know how to say it. It's a French word.
Yeah, Atelier, and then Demons of the Shadow Realm.
And then Demons of the Shadow Realm, which was my personal favorite, and I think that one's going to be absolute fire. So yeah, I think this one's, is definitely one I plan on watching. You see that? Plan to watch. Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. I have no interest in that. It sounds like it's coming from a light novel, brand new, or is it new?
It's season 2.
Oh, it is season 2. Did you watch the first season?
Yeah, season 2.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say, you want sometimes you've seen one slice of life, you've seen them all, but it's pretty good. I like it.
Atelier. Thank you very much, Rhaegar. And then Wistoria, Wand and Sword season 2. I didn't see season 1.
I haven't seen it, but I heard this was really good from whoever, anyone that I've talked to said this is like a sleeper.
Oh, okay. I might check it out. All right. It's always something new that I haven't seen, so I might check them out and see what it do.
Bro. We can't keep up.
It's all kinds of shit, right? All right, Dr. Stone. I'm definitely watching this. Dr. Stone, big time Dr. Stone fan right here. Yep. So that one I'm watching. Ascendance of a Bookworm. Haven't heard of this. Anybody got any details, intel? How is this one?
I think this is Brandon's seen it, but
I think it's more. Yeah,
like
Brandon definitely.
Anime, yeah.
Brandon's definitely seen it. He's actually said he's looking forward to it. It's kind of like reincarnation isekai, but
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, if you like Harry Potter, you'll like Wistoria. All right, maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I will check it out. And then Welcome to Demon School. Iromakun season 4.
Now that one I have seen, and it's got a bit of everything in there. You know, school life, little bit of romance, and stuff like that. So it's actually really it's a good mix of things, including comedy.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. All right. This is the one I'm coming for, man. Yeah. Demons of the Shadow Realm, man. First episode.
This is the one I'm coming for. Pause.
Yes, that's absolutely that's absolutely, and that's a pause. And I don't care.
Dear meant it. It's his birthday.
I meant that. That wasn't a pause. I meant to say it that way. Yeah, Demon of the Shadow Realm. Man. If you guys saw that first episode, I'm beside myself. I said this is dope. It is so interesting what's going on in this one. I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing plays out. The first episode was absolutely action packed, man. This is like it didn't slow down for 1 second. Angel, you like this one, right? This first episode that we got at Crunchyroll Anime Nights.
Heck yeah, that shit was sick. I was enjoying it. I like the whole storyline, the setup. I like the antagonists is in there. Like I'm enjoying everything in there so far. So yeah, it was a pretty good anime.
Dude, yeah, you know, and like for me, and Angel, like Witch Hat Atelier was the first, but if that wasn't there, this would have been number one. And I think Cyfax would like this one too. They do Cyfax's favorite thing, like they have like all these like, you know, magic BS going on, and there's like people with Glocks like just like blowing at each other. I'm like, bro,
yeah, it's
so like
no spoilers.
Cyfax,
Don't spoil it.
Still here, bro.
Yeah, don't spoil anything for this one.
That's not that big of a spoiler.
Yeah, okay.
but yeah, it's crazy. They mix magic and realism, and you know that's all we're gonna give you. You know, you're gonna be interested in how they like blend that.
Bones Film Studios, they're making it. Yeah, whatever they cooking up, I want more. All right, I absolutely love that one, man. Then we got Farming Life in Another World season 2, another slice of life. I don't know. Anybody watch or check out season 1? I don't know what. It sounds like an isekai mixed with slice of life. You know, farm. I don't know how what that's all about.
That's basically it. It's basically like isekai, but it is slice of life because there's him basically building a village just from his farming.
Mm-hmm. And it's also repopulation propaganda for Japan because like this man he's getting it in the show.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood writer or creator is the creator of Demons of the Shadow Realm, so you know you're getting quality there. 100%, Chris. And then the last one, T-Bait. T-Bait season 2 of T-Bait. Yeah, name says it's my favorite. It's like, bro, I didn't finish this. I didn't finish season 1. I couldn't get through it, man. I heard so many good things about it. Everybody kept saying, everybody's saying it's really good. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Man, this was so boring. It was so dull. And I don't like the main character. I mean, the premise is interesting, but the main character was dull as hell. I'm surprised it's getting to season 2. It was everybody was dog walking it. I was like, all right. But yeah, apparently it got a season 2. So there it is. All right. So we'll see what happens with that one, man. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to that name. Knock it off. But it does drop April 1st for those of you who are. Yeah, you can see it's not on my list. All right. Here's one that's on my list. Liar Game. This does sound interesting, man. This sounds really, really
just the picture looks kind of cool. Like
listen,
I like that. I didn't hear this.
Listen to this, Cyfax. All right, let me blow that up so y'all can maybe read it a little bit. College student now Kanzaki has always adhered to her name's meaning, foolishly honest. However, after opening an unsolicited package containing 100 million yen, she inadvertently accepts an invitation for the liar game. In this tournament, I guess I got to keep going. In this tournament, contestants are encouraged to betray and deceive their opponents to gain a massive amount of cash. Conversely, losing will incur a lifetime debt. With all hopes lost, her only option left is to seek help from a con artist. On that same day, the infamous swindler Shinichi Akiyama is finally released from jail. The former psychology student is known for single-handedly bankrupting an entire company and now believes he is her only chance at escaping her dire situation. At first, Shinichi is hesitant to commit another crime, ignoring now her request, but after seeing her desperation and persistence, he agrees to assist her in this fraudulent world. Now and Shinichi have their own motives, yet soon they see the true nature of not only the game, but also everyone involved. It just sounds fascinating to me, man. And I love stories like that.
It sounds like a spin on, there's been a couple like Western movies that did stuff like that where, hey, you accept into a game and it's like, oh, you got to survive for the next day or something like that, you know? And it's like, oh, you'll win $1 million if you survive. Oh, you got to complete all these tasks or whatever. It kind of sounds like that kind of premise, obviously a little bit of spin on it, but it sounds like something like that. And in animation form, and what I trust more about like Japanese writers than I do Western writers is the dialogue will be clever. Like it'll actually be clever. It'll be interesting. Exactly. Like how to fool somebody will be like, wow, that's a brutal way to kind of screw somebody over. So it's going to be like giant manipulation, and hopefully it's clever. Like that's what I'm looking for.
Little bit clever, a little cleverness to it. Like it's any of y'all watch a Trillion Game? Did any of you guys check out Trillion Game?
No, I haven't. I'm more into what was it? Kaiji, the one where like there was a gambler and he was basically going up against a casino and the games kept getting progressively more
Budgie Cat said it in the chat. Kaiji the gambler.
Yeah, that series. So that liar game might be up my alley when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. It sounds really interesting, man. We had a couple of others. The Warrior Princess and the Barbaric King, and I made friends with the second prettiest girl in my class. Some people are checking those out. Those drop April 9, April 7. Again, man, looks like it's going to be a pretty solid. Not as good as the Winter. The Winter had heat from day one all the way throughout. Seems like spring is taking their foot off the gas, but it sounds like we're going to get a lot of great shit coming up in the summertime. Let's see here.
Can't wait to hear season 2 about, second prettiest girl in my class found out that I called her that, and now she's trying to kill me. Like, that'll be a great sequel.
I want to end this love game, Marriage Toxin. It's got a lot of romance, and Marriage Toxin is action. Another one by Bones. I heard that this one is pretty good too, but I'm not familiar with the content. I guess it's coming. It's a direct adaptation from a manga. So that one, I don't know. I didn't add it to my list. Look, let me read through this, man. Let's read through this because I see assassinations and stuff popping up in here. For centuries, the Poison Masters have perfected the art of assassination. Among them, the Garo family stands as one of the 5 most powerful families of masters wielding unmatched skill and influence. Hirako Garo, heir to this infamous bloodline, has lived his life deep in the shadows of the underworld, far removed from love or marriage. However, to ensure the Poison Master bloodline does not die out, the head of the Garo family declares that Hikaru's sister will be forced to bear an heir. Soon after, Hikaru crosses paths with Mei Kinosaki, a brilliant marriage swindler who, this is interesting, who also happens to be his current assassination target. This is very interesting.
Okay.
All right. Determined to protect his sister and solve the succession problem himself, Hikaru makes an unexpected request on the spot, asking Mei to help him get married. Okay. That's the first time anyone's ever proposed like that. And so the cunning marriage swindler May, as his advisor, the elite assassin Hikaru, sets out on the toughest mission for love. His goal, the ultimate marriage. The most unlikely duo, an assassin and a marriage swindler, take on the world's toughest mission for love. All right. I like that. That sounds interesting. Might have to add this. I'm gonna add this to the list. All right. Plan to watch.
It's not one for one, but it sounds kind of similar to the anime next to it, Yozakura Family. That one's really good. I heard the second season's not gonna be as like long as the first. The first season was 24 episodes. I'm hearing this one is gonna be like just a standard like 12, 13. So it might be easier to get back into this than I thought. And they don't have a synopsis. You might have to like go to the first season to view the synopsis. So
read through what it's all about. They just say second season of Yozakura. Yeah,
but I like it. It's a really fun anime. So I'm looking forward to that one.
All right, let's see a couple more, then we'll move on. We're gonna get our fantasy list going.
Wait,
Girlfriend season 5.
We all know.
Name been waiting on this one. I know,
bro. No.
I
haven't seen season 4. Do not put me through that. I have to get through it eventually, but I'm gonna find some other ways to fill my time for now. But look at the one next to it, bro. That one I heard is absolutely crazy. That one is like, it's like a Hitler isekai, bro. Hitler reincarnates into like a girl, and like, I was hearing some like buzz on the timeline because like they censored it. It's not as extreme as in the manga. Like there was like, you know how like in fucking Naruto they have like the Sharingan on that shit. Like they have like a fucking swastika Sharingan in the manga, and they had to censor it for the anime, but.
Oh shit!
When I was hearing the description, I'm like, bro, this is so out of pocket. I just might have to watch it just to see it. And if not watch it, I might just read it.
What is it? Is it actually Hitler, or is it actually like the Chinese symbol for peace? Because they're the same thing, right?
Sci-Fi. That was Hindu.
It's Hindu? Is that what it is? Okay, my bad.
Yeah,
but it's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, I know.
From what I'm hearing, it is a Hitler like isekai, and like Japan does this stuff like the isekai, like they even did this with like Dr. Octopus. It's like a manga where Dr. Octopus isekais into like a high school girl. Like I'm hearing like there's like this is like historical figures are in this like that get isekai. I don't know what it's about. I maybe DA can read the description and like they'll give us like clues for that. But like I might just watch it based on like the absurdity of like the premise alone.
Well, let's read it. All right. So, Petals of Reincarnation. There exists a known object known as the branch of reincarnation that can grant people the talents of the past lives so long as they slit their own throat with it. Interesting.
Ooh.
Toya Senji is a teenage boy struggling with low self-esteem after growing up in the shadow of his gifted older brother. He comes to the decision that academic studies are his last resort in the search for talent, but fails to find satisfaction despite constantly placing in the top 100 for national mock exams. In a twist of fate, Toya encounters one of his classmates, Haito Luo Buffett, a returner who has resurrected the talents of her past life using the branch of reincarnation as she fights against a serial killer. That's interesting. Okay. Reincarnation anime are actually kind of cool. The ones that I've seen. So I might check this one out. This one actually, I'll add that to the list of plan to watch. But I'm the type I'll check out fast if it doesn't satisfy. All right.
Right.
Okay. All right. Look, let's move on. I don't think there's anything else that was really. Oh, Rooster Fighter. See, this one says spring, but even though it came out March 15, so I guess it kind of got the jump on it. I'm definitely watching Rooster Fighter, man. This looks bloody great, man.
It makes sense.
Bloody great.
It makes sense that it's considered a spring release. Seeing as how spring was basically on the 20th, and this was 5 days before then, so it kind of fit.
It does. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying generally it goes January, April, July, October. Like that's kind of how the seasons run usually for anime. So it's in March, so technically winter, but yeah, it's going to bleed over. It's going to be seen more in the spring than anything else. So it's just like early spring, and that's fine. All right. It's time to figure out.
We gotta put T on this anime.
Oh God!
I want to hear T say tell people that his first anime was an anime called Cockfighter.
Oh God! Yeah, definitely. And if he watches this, I swear
that'll
to
go
God.
over well.
He
was in the chat earlier. He's not listening now.
Yeah,
no, of course not.
Nah,
if he
got a hot
watches
take
this,
over there.
if he watches this, we will get a tea rant like none other.
Hey, look, let me and one more that didn't show up here, but I want to talk about it. Snowball Earth. All right, another. It looks very good. It's a mecha. Sci-fi. It debuts
Also,
April 3rd. Studio Kai. What's up? Hey, go ahead, name.
Studio Kai, DA, you're gonna love this. Studio Kai, they did Sentence, so I have high hopes for them. And as, like you said, Snowball mecha, I'm in, bro. Give me anything mecha, I'm in, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
so we'll be checking for that. That's definitely on my list as well. Snowball Earth.
Hey,
hey, DA, I got to bounce, man. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. Hey, you got anything coming up on your channel? We're just about to jump to we're about to wrap up too, but we're gonna get to our fantasy anime lead.
No,
but
I just got it.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Sci-fi, you
Absolutely.
got anything coming up on your channel, bro?
Yeah, well, tomorrow I'll be doing Bonfires and Beer with Rockefeller Plaza, I believe 3 p.m. Western time, 6 p.m. Eastern, and then I'll probably do a SciCast afterwards. And then, I'm going to try to start doing a normal schedule next week, but I got a bunch of stuff I got to take care of, like, I don't know, taxes and stuff like that, all the fun stuff that everyone has to deal with.
Yeah,
Good old
hurry up on that one,
Megcon threw me off a week, so I've just been slacking all week. But so that's on me. But got to play catch up. But it was a fun time at MegCon. It's a great time hanging out with you fellas. And next week I'll actually be here on time. You guys have a good one, and I will.
All right, brother.
On the next one. Peace out.
Peace, fam.
Peace. All right. Later to Sci-Facts. Okay. Name. I need help, bruh. I need you to walk me through.
Bro, hold it. Okay.
What? You ain't ready? Everybody wants to know how to play.
Sorry.
We're trying to set
Stacey
the game
say
up.
something to me.
Bring up your
Before we
page.
start, Stacey.
I got the page up,
Bro,
up right now.
But
Well, I'm signing up. I need to sign up still. I haven't done it.
Bring up
So
your page, GA.
All right, my page is up. All right, hold up. Let me share it. All right, we still on Rooster Fighter. All right, guys. So my anime list is running the fantasy league. I need to know where to go. Okay, it says, can you predict the anime of the season? You can see it right there on the banner. It says register your team by March 29. So
just click.
Technically a day and a half, maybe, depending on where you are. But I'm gonna click on this. And now what?
All right, go down a bit and try to move your screen over just a bit.
Yeah, there's a hyperlink that you can click. So like where's
Right.
Make My Team? That's a link. That's a clickable link.
Yeah, where it says make your team, that's where you want to click.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
Then click
on
on the
different
hyperlink.
page. So now I got to switch over here. All right. Oh, so you got 1 day and 15 hours left, folks. All right.
Yep.
Okay, now what? Now what? Come on, walk us through it, man.
We don't have enough time.
All right, go on down.
All right. Scroll down a bit. Make your team. There you go. Make your team.
Make your team. All right,
you
make
can
my
read the
team.
rules if you want before.
Oh, okay. So it says here you need to choose 5 active anime series, a series which will collect points for you, and then 3 bench TV anime, a series which will wait in reserve for you to swap them in. No points collected. All right, so you got starters and then you got your bench. Got it. All right. A blacklisted anime. These anime are either too popular or start airing too early to be included in the game. So that's ReZero. Can't use ReZero. What's the next one? That's slime. Okay.
Slimy Six.
All right, so no slime. Can't use that. What's that one?
That's Classroom of the Elite.
Classroom of the Elite. No Angel Next Door.
No Angel Next
Witch
Door.
Hat Atelier.
No Witch Hat.
And no Rooster
Fighter. And no Rooster Fighter. Nope. Okay. I'm going to agree with the official event rules. All right. So I do agree. All right. So now I need to choose what? 5? I just need to choose 5, right?
You need to choose
5
actives.
3 bench.
Okay.
The actives can be any anime you want.
Yep.
Oh, okay. You know, I got to go with Dr. Stone. All right. So Dr. Stone, there go one.
Yeah, I put that.
I'm going with Dr. Stone, man. Y'all said good things about Wistoria, huh?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's actually really decent. The story flows and the action's actually it's like a perfect ebb and flow. I've actually sit down and watched a few episodes of season 1.
You got to get demons in there.
Listen, man, you already knew where I was going with this, man. All right, we adding that.
Oh, get the one like next to it too. Well, after that one, T-Bait. I think you want to put that one on.
No, we're not doing T-Bait. That's not happening.
You gotta rep it.
Oh, Liar Game. Okay, I think Liar Game is gonna be good. I'm adding Liar Game to my list. The Marriage Toxin sounded pretty good as I was reading that. And then one more, right? Let's see. This is that what is it?
Rent
a girlfriend. I don't know about that.
Okay, but can I tell you about the scoring? Because I think that affects like what you pick.
Okay. Let me know what the rules are for the scoring.
Every week they pick like a different like metric to score by. So like some week it's like, you know, most popular. Some week it's like most talked about. Some weeks it's like most like dropped anime. So like, you know, that's probably like, you know, some if it's a really popular anime, like we're talking about Dr. Stone, that might not be like hitting that week, but because like they're going by like most dropped, they're going by like most added. There's like different metrics every week. So like
got you.
For me, I picked like a little bit of everything. I picked like some sleepers. I picked like some big ones. I just want to like, you know, round it out. But you know, you're free to pick. You pick like what you think is best. Again, like there's no stakes to this. Like I think there's a little prizes for like if you manage to do well, but like we're just having fun here, guys. You know, it just gives us like something to talk about.
Yeah, it's just something for fun. Nobody's playing for money or anything.
Oh look, DA, it's your favorite. It's your other favorite anime from Crunchyroll Anime. It's the gay one.
Oh God,
where?
Go up. It's the gay one.
We're not playing for money this year.
Oh, that one. Nah, that won't be on my list.
Name,
put it on my list.
He is gonna
name out here acting a fool. Akane Banashi, I've heard good things about that as well. I see. So is this number the number of people that have chosen this by one shape or form or another?
Yeah, so that's the people that have these are the people that have added it to their list currently. Like they're people that are planning to watch it. So
okay.
And again,
so if
like,
I go back
this is like this. Yeah, these are the most like the top or the most pop or like, you know, what people are buzzing about. But you know, I've played this once before. Things change really quickly. Like you see these numbers right now. These things are gonna explode once the season gets into full swing.
Yeah.
So like you know, you're gonna start to, and this is why I think this game is really cool, because you're gonna start to see like things that you thought were really hot. It starts to like you know the heat starts to cool off a bit, and something that you thought was like, you know, lukewarm, it shoots to the top because like, you know, people.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna add this one. Like this is the Harry Potter one, right? Wistoria. Can I switch them later?
Yeah,
you can switch them later.
Okay, so I'm gonna add that to my bench for now, and I might bring it back up later.
Yeah, me looking at my
list if it's on your bench, you can. If it's on your bench, you can switch it to active. But once you register your team, you can't change it. So like within the registration period, you see like you have like
name
1 day left. You can still switch it like within the registration period. But once like the season starts, anything that you've locked in, like you can't like, so you can't say like, actually I follow. Oh shit, I'm lagging. But you can't say like, actually the second cutest girl in the class is like you really popping up. I want to add it. Nope, you can't do that. So you know, in the interest of fairness, but
got it. Needy girl overdose.
Oh God.
Okay.
I don't know. That
Akane Banashi, I've heard enough. I think this one might actually be the sleeper. I'm gonna add that to my bench. I still need to pick one more starter though.
For needy girl overdose, I don't know if this is gonna be reflective, but I've heard like the production of that is really, really high. So I don't know if that's gonna be like good. I'm keeping my eye on it. I don't know if I have it on my bench, but like I heard the production on that is like they're taking good care with that one. So
yeah, I'm low key tempted to add Rent a Girlfriend because it's on its 5th season. If it's on its 5th season, it's gonna get talked about, right?
Look, DA. We gotta talk. Controversy. It drives it, and I'm
gonna add that to the bench. All right, I'm putting Rent a Girlfriend on the bench. Yeah. Look, hey, I'm gonna add it to the bench because look, it's on its 5th season. So folks are gonna be talking about this 5th season. So I feel like that's how we going. I think it's gonna make some waves. All right, so then I need one more starter. What is this season? What is this again?
That's welcome to Demon School.
That's welcome to Demon School, and then the one.
Okay,
the one.
I'm gonna take a risk on this one because this one is on the 4th season. Okay, I'm gonna take a risk because it's on its 4th season. All right, so there it is. Now I'm gonna submit my team. Okay, and there it is. There's my 3. There's my actives.
You can still
and my bench. There you go, guys. That's how you do it. If you're watching and you want to play along with us, we're going to be playing this all spring. So if you guys are watching, for the folks out there in the audience, if you're watching, you want to join in, go to my anime list, click on that link, and then you're going to be in the Fantasy Anime League Spring 2026. And then you can start to say, I guess, here's my team. You'll be able to see the rankings. Once the weekends, we'll be able to see rankings. We got rules here. Oh, look, you do get some prizes. You get a $50. So the top 3 people get a $50 Amazon gift card. The top 10 get a 1-year MAL supporter. I guess, badges.
It's like their subscription service. It's like, okay. It's like for their no ads. Like, you get a little benefit.
And then all players are going to get a badge. So all players are going to get a badge. If you finish in the top 100, you get a 1-month supporter, 3 months, 1 year, and then the top 3 get a gift card. Hey, something to do just to have fun. We'll be keeping track of it all year or all spring long. Shout out Dragon Master Zero. Thank you for putting that out there. Check out the website if you're interested in playing. And come join us. Everybody on here, at least everybody here right now, you guys have all created a team, right?
Yeah, I got my team.
Yeah. Yep.
Look, share your team. Where somebody throw their team in the private chat so we can take a look at it.
Right now up on the share screen if you need me to.
Oh, okay. You got yours in the I don't see nothing shared.
I'm gonna share it right now. I got you.
All right, hold up. Let me kick this one down. All right. Let Angel share his. Oh, sorry, Angel. All right.
No worries.
What you got? What is that? Oh, I see Dr. Stone
right there.
Yep, he's got Wistoria. He's got Dr. Stone.
Yep, Dr. Stone.
Oh, you got the
Demon in the Shadow Realm. It's smaller on your screen.
He got the Barbarian and his wife.
The Warrior Princess.
He's got Liar Game. He's got Barbarian and the Warrior Princess, Liar Game, Marriage Toxin. Mao, is that what it says?
Yeah, that's Mao.
And then he has. I don't know that one, but it looks like a sleeper. So
yeah, those are my sleepers.
Good job, Angel.
Yeah,
I can actually see Angel really climbing the ranks with this one, especially with Mao, because that's a definite sleeper. Marriage Toxin, I think we're all gonna base. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Yeah. Okay, good list. Good list.
Yeah.
Any others? Dane, you want to throw yours out there and share what you got?
I got mine pulled up right now. Hold up.
You can post it in the private.
And I'm moving on Name's list, sneaking off some of his shows so I could put it on my list,
Yeah.
Can you guys see? Can you guys see my screen? Or?
You got to check out Name's anime list. It is ridiculous. Like he has
everybody.
This is what I have. So for me, the way I play it, I kind of like it's half of like what I think is popular, but also like I'm having fun with it. So I'm just trying to rep what I like. So I have Demons of the Shadow Realm. I have the Isekai farming life. I have the second cutest girl. I have Yozakura family. I have the reincarnated as a vending machine. And then on my bench, I have Friend a Girlfriend. I have Marriage Toxin, and I have reincarnate. I have the Hitler Isekai.
Okay.
And you still you still have like some time. So if you make it and you want to change your mind, like off stream. You have some you can still make adjustments within this little time period. So,
got you.
That's
okay.
That's what I got.
Right,
it's not the final, but yeah.
Stacy, you got yours?
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk me through how to share it. I've never
just shoot me the link. Just drop the link in the private chat, and then I'll pull it up. And then you can
see. That's the thing. I tried to do it, and it just comes up as the Fantasy Anime League thing. Like it's not even a link.
You can't copy the web browser link.
Like I've copied
when you go into
the URL,
your My Teams, you can be able to copy.
I did. That's what I did. I copied that, and then I actually posted it. It came up as like what's in the private chat.
Oh, really?
So let me see if I can do it again. So let's see.
Make sure
you
the
should be able to
hashtag
share
is
URL.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stacey, can you share your screen? I think that's just for me, like that was way easier. Like
I said, if I knew how to share a screen name, I would definitely share. I would be sharing it, but I can't.
So there's like this little
there you
icon
go.
on the bottom.
All right, there it goes. Hold on.
There you go, right there.
I got you. I got you. All right, he shared it. There's
wait, but will that pull up? Will that?
I'm hoping it will.
I was just asking, will that actually?
Yeah, it pulls up his team.
Like, will it pull up like?
Okay. Wait, is this your team? No, this is my team.
Oh, it's gonna pull up.
Yeah, that's
your
what
own
I'm
team.
saying. It's like that's the link that's gonna pull up your
like
own team.
I said. Okay,
it's not sharing it. All right, Stacey, look, we'll figure it out and get to it. We'll figure it out.
Are you on PC? Are you on PC?
Yeah, I'm on my laptop.
Okay, so
it's all good. Look. We don't want to drag the show.
All right,
slow it down. Yeah. All right, look, we'll get to it. We'll figure it out, and then we'll talk about it. Look, we got a couple.
I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture and put it in the X chat so you guys can see it.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Last couple of soups before we roll up out of here, man. Thank you guys for all the love and the support this week. Snarky the Stink for 5. They fucked Stranger Things. It's never gonna work. Probably not. I don't know if Netflix has it within them to try to get 12 seasons of One Piece, like, and make everything perfect. That's a tall hill to climb. But I will say the first 2 seasons of One Piece were great. I had 0 problems with the first 2 seasons. So I'm kind of hoping they figure it out. But if I had to guess that, if I had to make a bet, I would not bet that Netflix gets that done. That 12 seasons of One Piece live action, I would bet probably not going to happen. It's a nice goal, but I don't think that's going to happen, man. That's just me.
I can give them credit on that. They're trying to aim high, but realistically, I think at the very least, they're going to have to top out at about Enies Lobby if they want to go that far.
Yep, I agree 100%, man. Thank you once again, Snarky the Stink. Snarky the Stink has absolutely showed up tonight, man. I salute you for that very, very much. Thank you for the birthday wishes you gave earlier, as well as all of the support, man. It means absolutely everything. Thank you, brother. We also have McTwiz for $2, just showing some DA. Just showing some DA. What are you showing? Just showing some respect. I think he means maybe. I don't know.
Maybe
DA and the rest of the panel.
I think it's just showing some love. I think it's just showing some love, but yeah.
Showing love, DA and the rest of the panel. Shout out. Thank you very much, McTwiz. He said, all right, I meant my love. My bad. It happens, man. Like D and A, yeah, maybe.
My list just got added to the chat, so you guys feel free to check that out.
Oh, okay, all right, cool. We got it in. Let's go. Let's see it. All right. Okay. Let me see if I can get a clean image of that. Hold on. And zoom in. Oh, that's not right. Zoom, zip, zap. Okay, I think this is good. I'm gonna share this. All right, so this is Stacy's screen that he got right here. He did a screen share with us, and we got the anime on his list. Okay, I see Dr. Stone. All right, I see Liar Game, Demons of the Shadow Realm. What's that one on the left? Is that Wistoria?
Yeah, the one on the left is Wistoria.
Yeah, that's Wistoria.
I kind of figured that would be there.
Yeah, and then far right is the farming isekai.
Oh, you into that farming? Okay, you think that was going to be a hit?
I think it's going to be a hit. I haven't seen the first season, so that's something I got to check out. But like I've seen like a lot of isekai to look forward to videos, and from different YouTubers, that is always within their top 3. So I'm guessing that
Got
probably be a big hit.
All right, cool. All right. Well, thank you, sir, for sharing that. Again, every evening we'll see how we do after the show is wrapping up. We'll check in on our fantasy leagues. We'll see where we stand.
Gentlemen, do you want to raise the stakes on this? How about, whoever wins out of all of us, whoever's playing, whoever has the highest score, everyone else has to watch an anime of their choosing.
I like that.
I don't know, man. Name's gonna make us watch My Hero.
Name gonna pick something out.
Yeah,
he gonna pick
you gotta pick something. If we're gonna do this, dude, My Hero cannot be a choice.
I know,
bro. I'm not gonna. You guys should be watching that already, but no, I'll give you guys something good. I'll give you guys something. It won't be My Hero.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I like that. So, the winner gets to pick the anime that we're all, I guess, coming up in, because by the time it's done and over with, it's going to be summer. So, the winner gets to pick an anime that we're all going to watch during the summer. How's that? Does that work?
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
it works.
I'm down.
I'm with it.
All right, I'm down for that. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for hanging out with us on Anime Nights. I will be redirecting everybody over to Smash JT. All right. He's right now doing another gameplay. What is this game? Lunar Silver Star Story Part 14. So he's been playing this for 14 episodes. Wow. Is this the end?
He's been trying to get to the end. The thing is, that is one of those classic RPGs where the spike in difficulty can really come out and just smack you in the face.
Gotcha.
I'm surprised he ain't playing Crimson. Everybody's been playing that game.
I just downloaded Crimson. As a matter of fact, right after we're done here, I'm going to make a bowl of ramen and watch it too. I've already downloaded. I'm gonna start playing that, and if I, depending on how good I get, I might actually stream it for a little bit just to have some.
I'm gonna stream it as soon as I get it.
Random evening.
I'm actually about to play the Maximum Marvel collection that just got released today.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Nice.
All right, guys.
That includes the original X-Men game.
Sick. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us on Anime Nights, episode 20. I guess we didn't really get a lot of updates from Anime Japan like I was hoping.
I put one in the chat.
Well, I dropped one.
We got some. We got some.
We'll probably get more over the weekend.
It was a kaiju girl.
Yeah, I put that in the chat.
Yeah.
Y'all share it in the chat, and I said put it in the private chat.
I put it in the private chat. I'm telling you.
I saw it.
Yes, it's right there. I put it in there.
It might have been while I was talking. Is it this? Black Torch.
It's
Angel. I gotta check out your gaming channel, bro, because I think we might be able to collab on some games.
All right, let me know. Yeah, I got them. So let me know. But yeah, I put it
all right,
in
guys.
There, so
all right, man. I trust you. It's just been every time we get with this, it's always like so much content, so much information. We never get to everything we want to get to. So it is what it is. All right, fellas, everybody have a good weekend. We will see you guys on Sunday on The Office for those of you that come to the DA's office. Other than that, we'll catch you next Friday on Anime Nights. Everybody have a blessed weekend and enjoy. Peace.